Good morning, shut-ins.
Yo, yo, yo.
Apparently, I kicked out the power supply for the microphones. How you doing this morning?
Good, I didn't get to set up my IG. That sucks.
Yeah, we were. It's like one of those rainy days.
Oh, yeah.
Scott didn't even notice that yesterday. That's still my title from yesterday, because I still appreciate Scott the Superfan. For those of you that don't know, Scott the Superfan is our fan that shows up every day. This is day 40, by the way. This is show 40. Did you realize that? So Scott's been showing up for 40 days now. Just like that. And he works the comments for us all the time. We really appreciate him. For those of you that don't know, I wear a different tie every day. Camera's a little high, but I don't mind it. Welcome to everyone that's joining us across all the platforms. You can actually see here that everyone's comment shows up. Every day we do a contest, a free giveaway.
What? No, I'm pissed. I didn't get to set up my IG.
You want to do it right now?
No, it's too late.
So yeah, and on today we have Marc Sheppard from NECANN. So that's gonna be cool. And then we also have Vanessa Paradis coming on. She's doing her first segment. She's actually gonna have a guest.
Okay.
Yeah. She's gonna start doing her thing. And every day I wear a different tie. And I think I started that on day 4. So I've had 37 different ties on so far. And we definitely have a little following of folks that come for the ties, apparently. Yeah, it is a very nice tie, isn't it? What do you want to do what should we do for today's giveaway? Meaning, like, what should people guess? Should they guess your Instagram account, which is Martin Jr. underscore Martin Jr. underscore. Why, thank you. It is a very snazzy tie. I appreciate that. Yeah, Mark, so Vanessa's going to come on, and we're calling that Thirsty Thursdays with a Thirst Trap, which was not my idea. That was hers, which I think is funny, but just so everyone knows. Good morning, Heather and Gail and Joanna and Rachel. And we appreciate everyone coming on every day. For some reason, people watch us. Maybe because we have guests and giveaways. It's probably the giveaways. And you. Is that what you think, Scott? Scott says that we should encourage people for today's contest to follow our Facebook page. Huh. Yeah, Eric's upset this morning because every morning we go live here, but Eric goes live on his Instagram account, and you sort of see like me. He talks to you guys, and then you get little shots of me racing to set up. And I think it kind of threw you off today. Morning, April.
No, I just couldn't get my thing. The car was locked when I went out there.
You want to go out right now? Look at it.
Nah, it's too late. I want to set up. I don't feel like leaving.
I know, it's like cold and rainy out there. Morning, Trish.
Good morning, Avro.
It's taking a little while for the for everyone to
And
get
I
on
ain't
here,
getting no
but
food.
you're coming. Oh.
Nobody gave us no food.
So
nothing.
for those of you that haven't been following from the beginning, right from the start, we were looking for.
Yeah, I'm pouting. I don't care. What y'all gonna do? I'm pissed.
Right from the beginning, we were looking for breakfast sponsorship, and we did have some benefactors and folks that did bring us breakfast, and we really appreciate that. Rianne, I hear you about this eating the Snickers, but guess what? Nobody brought any Snickers.
Sure did. No food, no nothing. I ain't get no food. I ain't set up my IG. I'm pissed.
What if I got you a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch? That'd probably make you feel a little better, wouldn't it? All right, listen, because in a few minutes we're gonna have Marc Sheppard come on. Just in case y'all don't know,
Might work.
every day we run for about 2 hours.
We don't know.
Usually we have like these days 2 guests on, and there's plenty of us just bullshitting and then giving away usually one free thing a day. And yeah, we've been doing this 40 days straight, so there's not.
This is whack.
I'm glad my mic can stretch.
Now I gotta sit here and look at y'all pissed off because I ain't eat. I ain't get to set up my IG. I don't care about none of y'all right now. I'm hungry. Except for Averill. Averill, I care about you.
Spoon?
You better turn off his mic. Or else what? Oh, Melissa said, if you're going to give me cereal, you better turn off my mic.
It's just going to encourage Melissa to comment.
Eating all in the comments. Eric needs an edible. I need more than that.
No, because then Eric will fall asleep. We don't want him to fall asleep.
Well,
he needs some.
Shout out to our breakfast sponsor,
Averill from Healthy's Farm.
Averill hooked us up with some cinnamon toast crunch. It's less than half a box left too, because I already ate a bunch.
Well, and they're not big boxes these days.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up how they been. You gotta get the family pack, and the family pack is what the boxes used to look like. They
Right.
just put family pack across the top.
And I mean, even for kids, like
And that's what they be
what
displaying
do you have,
on
like
the commercials.
a half a child for like this much cereal? Like even a kid's gonna like breeze right through all this.
Do the
cereal.
school still do the box top things? I remember I used to be sitting there cutting out mad boxes of cereal.
Yeah, it's this thing right there.
No, I know. I'm just asking if they still do it.
Not all of them, but I've heard of some of them doing it.
I used to collect mad box tops. I used to be the box top champ.
And how lame is the back
I
of
was
the
the
box
marble
of cereal?
champ.
No, where's the games?
And I was
where's the
the-
secret prize?
And I was the Pogs champ.
Uh-oh.
General Mills.
Is this one right here for this is for Melissa. This is Eric's now for our ASR moment.
Oh, she's pissed. She's pissed.
Oh, it's so anti-ASR too, I bet.
She's
Good
pissed.
good morning, Hako. D. JT.
You right. D. Cereal is not the same anymore. You're correct. Oh, I brushed my teeth.
No, Averill, it's amazing. We appreciate the.
No, we don't care about how big the box. We just talking in general. Cereals changed over the years.
They used to be huge boxes. I know I've been talking about merch for quite some time. We're gonna have it, promise, soon. You were a Pog champ, were you? Is that true?
In California.
Melissa screamed.
She's so big.
Melissa, I'll tell you what, Melissa. If you just turn it down for a minute, he'll be done because he eats very quickly, which is why that box of cereal has gone probably down so quickly. I have no idea. I don't eat it. She's so pissed. They're very sensitive mics. Very sensitive.
Please.
Good morning, Karina. Yeah, so up at 10:30 we're gonna have Marc Sheppard from NECANN come on, and he's gonna talk about what's going on with NECANN and the rescheduling, and I know there's a bunch of people who are totally. Yeah, he can't let them go in. He can't let them go soggy. Once he's all in at this. He's all in at this point. And the microphone thing is so far away for me to reach. So.
I'm sorry, you guys
What's
have
up,
to watch
Trish?
me eat. It's
What's
the
up,
only
Trish?
way I'm gonna wake up.
No, listen. It's gonna make for a much better show. Trust me. Morning, Cheryl.
Can you guys still hear it?
Morning, Janet. Oh, they can hear it.
You guys can still hear me crunching?
Yeah.
Well, damn, how far away I gotta go?
No, that's probably far enough. But you weren't really crunching. Let's try now. Maybe that wasn't so bad. You want to try one more time? You want to try?
All right,
one more
look.
time? Try one more time.
If you smacking when you eat, it's because it's good. Think about it this way. Anytime somebody give you some nasty food, what's the first thing you do? You hold it in your mouth and go to the bathroom, right? Because you trying to spit it out. If you chewing with your mouth open and stuff, that means it's so good you can't contain your excitement, and so it's forcing you to smack them. Next time, think about it when somebody give you some nasty food, you be like,
So
you try to keep it in your mouth.
So, I want to remind everyone that on May 16th, we're having a competition between Eric Martin, and one of the fellows from Beantown, Greentown. They're going to have a foot race. And we're going to start setting up something for charity for that. But basically, it's Eric and he are going to race. Rachel, that's an excellent CB trucker name. Soggy Cornflake. Jay says his CB name is Soapy Loofah.
What is CB?
It's like when truckers are like, breaker, breaker, like the thing they use. It's the radio system, it's a UHF band thing. You can put it on. It's like local, so it'll go.
Yo.
The foot race is going to be at least 100 yards. We're thinking.
My
right?
stomach feels better.
Right? And that wasn't so long, and I'm willing to bet that Melissa is
Except
still
for
in
that
the
regular
audience
milk
after
that I
all of
drink.
that. Morning, Sheila. Morning, Lulu.
How long is the foot race? It doesn't matter how long. It could be a foot long. I'm still gonna win because he wears a size 11.
And it's a two
I wear
donut.
14.
It's a two donut race. So Eric is gonna eat 2 donuts while he's running. So somebody asked, how long is the foot race? About 2 donuts long. We probably find that a lot funnier than most other people find that, but we kind of love that. Yeah, so we're gonna do a race between Eric Martin. So Don, that's interesting because there's a big difference between
What kind of donuts?
like really light donuts and like the heavy ones. Like
if they Krispy Kreme, he in for it. I might eat 10 before I finish.
You could probably.
I might inhale them things.
So Shia. Oh, is Shia in the comments? He must be. Oh no, that's Sheila. I thought Shia, who is the person you're racing against.
Key Round's not gonna be in the comments.
Yeah. Adam from Beantown, Greentown, please wake your son up. We'll have him on live at the end of the show. It's time.
It's time he interact
Time for a
with
check-in. Time for a check-in here because we're
Yeah, he
getting
needs
close. We're getting close. Tomorrow's May 1st.
He needs to interact with the crowd.
So everyone needs to understand that we're 17 days away from this happening.
We got to build this up like how UFC be building up their fights. So we're going to have like some pre-emblems, some weigh-ins. We're going to do all the good stuff. And so we're going to try to do a documentary of him, waking up in the morning and doing his morning routine, which his morning routine is very strange, I got to tell you guys. For one, he blow dries his hair. Now, I've never heard of a man saying blow drying their hair, especially talking to another man on the phone. But hey, I guess that's the new generation. They blow dry their hair while FaceTiming another man on the phone. So it's pretty strange. He got some
Boundaries
weird
issues.
Yeah, he got some things going on that I can't control. But we had our little communication every now and then. We should start recording them.
All right, so we're gonna do today's contest. We should start that now.
Katrina, my training update is I wake up and smoke some weed.
Let's start this contest. So every day we do a giveaway, and we basically decide what you need to do today. It's usually something having to do with the comments.
Hell no, Jason.
Morning, Jason. Morning, Dawn. We appreciate everyone coming on. By the way, like and share the stream if you haven't yet. Morning, Mary.
Jason says, so
Right.
when everything open back up, are you guys going to be doing shows from different locations? Hell no.
Well, it depends. Logistics are, it's not that it's tough to set everything up every time, but it's kind of tough to set everything up every time. But no, we're set up to do that, and we're much more likely to do that if there's a sponsor that's paying us to come and do the show at their place. That's kind of usually how.
Of course, Katrina, I'm talking mad smack.
That
What
works.
am I not supposed to be? Am I supposed to be like wishing him good luck or something?
Don, yeah, you came in and you missed us. You missed me saying good morning, shut-ins. So just so everyone knows, the show was originally called Good Morning Shut-ins. I still say that at the top of every show, but that's no longer the name of the show because I was told by multiple people that that would be stupid once the pandemic
Who's
was.
Bondi Media?
That is Rachel.
Don, I finished my food. I finished it.
So apparently Nick the intern took the day off.
My man didn't want to be here today. Hey, Janet, how are you? I was just thinking like a live event at a dispensary or something like that.
Yeah, so I have if there are any dispensaries out there that are watching right now, there's a pretty cool plan that can be put into place to help get your brand activated. No, Scott.
Scott.
Nick just takes
You
days
permanent.
off. By the way, Scott, so we have somebody that can help already for a little bit of the time.
Scott, your day off is the leap year day.
No, which is in like 4 years from now, right? Only another.
That's your day off. Your day off is the same time. What's his name? Mr. Krabs gave SpongeBob a day off. Them is your day.
He's never.
He's like, Mr. Krabs got a day off. He was like, day off. He was like, nobody ever had a day off in 360 some years. No, Scott, you don't get no days off. Leap year, you can visit
Scott will get a few. Scott's gonna get medical leave though when his son goes in for surgery. But yes, other than that, it's right back to work, Scott.
Yes, other than that, right back.
No, we really appreciate Scott, obviously. Um, so let's before we bring on Marc Sheppard because he's waiting patiently. And Marc, if you're listening, I see you, but I'm gonna let you in just a second. Um, Before we go to Marc Sheppard from NECANN, let's start the contest.
Let's start the contest.
Let's start the contest. Yeah, it's true, Joanna. We're here every day. I've been not 100% the last couple of days, and I would have loved to have taken a couple of days off, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah, that'd be cool, Scott. We'll, decimate some HIPAA and take us behind the scenes. No, but that would be really cool. Scott's, just as a reminder, Scott's son is Hunter, and Hunter will be going in for his third open heart surgery soon, this next month. And so Scott's going to have to take some time off to go be with his son that whole time. Just obviously understanding. We're understanding. Scott actually did win one of the giveaways one day. He won the giveaway from Tom Rand out of Cape Cod. So he actually won a pretty good one. It was good timing for him to win. He was actually very nervous that day because he's the one that tells us who won. And he was like nervous about telling us that he had won that day because he was like, no, everyone's going to think I'm cheating. Which he did. He totally cheated. We have a couple of things, by the way. If you buy stuff from Cheryl's CBD shop right now, $5 from every purchase goes to Hunter and his family. And there's also the Facebook page for Hunter himself, so you can all see more about that if you feel like it. And you can also donate directly to Hunter, but if you are going to buy some CBD stuff, I don't know, maybe it makes sense to buy some CBD stuff from there. Because $5 from every purchase goes to it. Sorry, I need a little bit of elderberry juice. Definitely before we bring on Marc, and I also need to start the contest for today because we were sort of almost on time today. Not really, a little bit better than yesterday, but still haven't started the contest. So today's contest is going to be dun da 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 CBD bomb. That's today's, yeah, from Ava Landrade, who's a award-winning edibles maker from this last year at the Harvest Cup. So she makes awesome stuff. Everyone loves her jam. We've been giving away jam a lot on this show. Her jam. Trust me, you want it. But today it's going to be CBD balm, which isn't stuff you eat, it's stuff you put on. What's the contest today?
For your lips. For your lips, so you can kiss your significant other.
You came up
Just
with...
make sure your breath don't stink, though.
You came up with an awesome contest last time.
Make sure your breath don't stink. This CBD lip balm is good for your lips, but it's not good for your breath. If your breath
So you're
still
saying
stink,
you're saying don't eat it.
if your breath still stink, don't be going around kissing on people. You shouldn't be doing that anyway, but just in case if you are.
What should we Scott has a love-hate relationship with our contests, and it's mostly hate.
Sounds like
Mostly
Scott's
hate. Mostly
problem.
hate. The CBD balm BALM is awesome. Don, we'd love to try your apple butter. It's just CBD. It's legal everywhere. So if you win, they'll ship it to you. You just gotta contact Averill. Okay, yeah, that's a great idea, Averill. So
How about the
today's
contest
contest.
includes to go to Hunter's page?
Um,
How can I get some edibles? Miss Paradise, you need some edibles. I'm the one you should be hitting up for those.
Okay. What do you think today's?
Apple butter. What is apple butter?
It's butter that also tastes like apples. What should we make the contest for
Ooh,
today?
April said, and she'll throw in another jam for today's winner. So that means
All right, so today's contest just turned
you'll
huge.
get lip balm and jam,
So the jam
and-
is award winning,
and I'll
Everyone
decide
needs to
which one
remember-
you get.
I just picked up. Did you hear that? Averil's trying to get things going for today. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. And by the way, the jam is like it's 21 and over, so you got to show your ID to Avril or like send a picture and send it to her. Just saying, if you want to win, that's how that works. So to win both the jam and the CBD balm, you do really well sometimes at picking what the contests are going to be. I want to try to find a contest, and I don't know how we can actually track it, where we're tracking when people are just like hitting the love button. It's like a tapping game. What's up, Jen?
Hey,
We're happy to see
Jen
you, Jen.
says, hey, boys.
Jen, you're just in time for the contest, and Marc Sheppard is totally patiently waiting for us, and we're gonna get.
I
to
got
him.
you, Miss
Don't worry, Marc.
Paradise.
I didn't.
Just
I'm
hit me
not
up.
messing up today, other than that we're a little late. So, what should the contest be? I think it should be that it has to have to do with Hunter's page, obviously, because you got to like that.
Y'all just gotta guess my favorite food. Ooh,
All right, listen. So here's the contest.
Or the
is-
one that I'm in the mood for today.
In today's, no matter where you're watching, in today's comments, you're going to, first of all, you need to make sure that you like Hunter's page on Facebook, and that will be pinned someplace. But second of all, you need to, you ready? In wherever comments, you're going to, number one, you're going to tag a friend, and then you're going to put, I want that jam and balm. That's all you got to do. But you can do multiple entries. All you got to do is tag a different friend in each one.
Just tag 'em. Just tag.
Oh, wait, and before you do that, hold on. Let's do the Scott likes this. So everyone that does it, you got to watch the comments as you do this. So for every entry, you got to also put a number. So you're going to put like the first person that does it is going to be number 1. The next person that does it is going to be number 2. The next person that does it is going to be number 3. You can have multiple entries. You could have like 1 and 7. You just got to watch the comments. Make your entry. If somebody already put the number 7, you can't put the number 7. You got to keep going in order. And we're gonna go. I'm gonna go to a random website thing, and we'll pick out of the numbers.
Po' boy sandwich.
You can have multiple entries. So remember, it's both jam and balm. This is probably like a $50, $80, $60, $70 thing. No. So make sure you like Hunter's page on Facebook, right? You're going to tag them here in the comments. So it has to be somebody that you can tag. Like at something. So you're going to put like, I would put the number 1. I might put Eric. So number 1, Eric Martin, I want that jam and balm. That's an entry. If I put number 8, Avril Andrade, I want that balm. That's another entry. Just don't duplicate the numbers if you're not the first person to put the number. And you can see in these comments, by the way. So, yeah, so it's not just the number 13. You would put 13, Jen, you would tag somebody, and then you're going to put, I want that jam and bomb. So, Lori Lou, do it again and just put, you guys got to put numbers in there. That's how we're going to actually pick the winner. Yeah, that's getting a little better. It's going to be interesting. I know it's going to be a shit show, but just keep doing it. And then we're going to pick a number.
Yeah, keep fucking with Scott.
Jason, don't worry about the page
doing
yet.
it.
Just get your
Keep
entries
messing
in.
with Scott.
Just get your entries in.
Keep doing it individually.
So
Separate
pinned
'em.
usually means at the top of somewhere in the comments that there's like comments from us that stay there. And Scott, who's already left, he's like, I can't believe we're doing this. Yeah. So Jason at the bottom of the comment screen is where you can. That's right, Jen. Just keep doing them. Just make sure you don't have repeat numbers. I love how Heather's just jumping
Jen,
ahead.
You forgot. You better remember. You better remember.
Jason, that's perfect. You did it perfectly. All right. awesome.
What
You
you tagging
guys,
me for? I'm not a. Wait, why? Why are they tagging me? Why are you tagging me, Heather? Who are you supposed to tag?
you're a friend.
Oh, I thought it was like a vet or something. I'm sorry. Never mind, Heather. You can tag me. That was a good. That was a good tag.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, Jen. Just you gotta be quick in your head foot.
Come on, Jen. You got
See,
this.
Sarah's smart. She's just
You
putting
got
numbers way
it,
ahead of
Jen.
time. Jen's like
Just
69
tight,
jam and butter bombs,
tight,
and if her
tight, fast.
look, you just got tagged, Jen. Um, all right, so everyone, that's the contest. Figure it out, and we're gonna come back. And this is one of our bigger daily contests. I'm gonna get over to Mark because he's been super patient. We're like 10 minutes late for Mark, and he's an awesome dude. Let's see what this looks like. Mark, just in case. It's up to you. Yes. Yeah. If you're happy with just with just audio, that's we're fine with that too. It's up to you. Hold on. Let me come back here. I just have a slide right now that says Mark. Yeah, no problem. We can just go with it. I'm just gonna fix your thing here. No problem. I'm just.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, let's. We're gonna bring you on right now. So just so that folks know, you're still gonna see Eric and I, but we're gonna put Mark's some of Mark's info down here. But right now on the phone we have Marc Sheppard from NECANN. Mark, welcome to the show. We appreciate you coming back.
Great to be on, guys. Thanks for having me.
Mark, I think there's been some developments on your end since the last time we had you on. I know that you had a series of NECANN conventions that were planned around the country, and obviously with the virus situation, popping up, those shows all had to be delayed. So why don't you give us an update on that stuff? And I know you had some other stuff going on too that we're excited to hear about. Do I got you, Mark? Just say I can't hear you, Mark, just in case you're talking.
Can you hear me now?
I can, yes.
There must be some kind of delay because you're still talking in my headset.
Oh, it could be that you might have the show on another tab or something. Because
yeah, I've got you. Hold on one second. Let me pop out of here. How about now? No.
Does this sound better, Mark? Can you hear me regularly now?
I can hear you now.
Awesome.
And I apologize. You had asked about rescheduling. Was that right?
Yeah, I was. I know that the conventions had gotten rescheduled. So I was just wondering about an update on those. And I know you were probably planning. I'm assuming that we're probably starting to look at maybe the possibility of some virtual events. So I was hoping to check in and just see, what plans might be going on and what your thoughts are around that stuff were.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows the situation for events, not just cannabis conventions, but everything in general. Every venue in the country is taking the schedules of events that were going to be, say, from March through the end of August, and try to cram them into, say, September to December, into schedules that are already pretty full. And I've sort of been tracking all the other convention companies, and basically from September, mid-September through the end of December, there's a major cannabis convention every 4 days. So obviously there's going to be some massive rescheduling for people. Everybody's not going to go to 30 conventions in 3 months, so it's going to be interesting. Certainly there's ones that are scheduled in June, July, August, September that we still don't even know are going to happen. Our earliest one is September, but it's in New Jersey. Is it going to happen in September? I don't know. But it's that's sort of where it is. I mean, this morning I spent the morning today, redoing about 75 to 100 hotel reservations for our 6 shows. Because we've moved them all. So it's just nutty right now.
Have you? So I'm assuming just from an event organizer perspective that you've started to look into some of the virtualized stuff as well, potentially just as a backup for stuff. Is that something you guys have been looking into, and have you found something that feels like as right as as possible for something?
I've looked at it, not just from the platform and how it looks, but also just the viability of it. And maybe someone else can do it. I don't see it. The funny thing is doing an event virtually probably takes just as much time and energy and planning as doing one live. But when you get down to it, the revenue will be maybe a penny on the dollar, comparably. And then you just have the question of, with everybody now in a tight situation financially, are people even going to be interested in spending advertising dollars or paying for content to begin with? So, when I put it together and looked at the logistics of it and the costs of it and the manpower of it, I was like, somebody with a lot more resources and a lot more money can probably do it. But I can't.
Yeah, well, even for years, for quite a few years, as I worked at a consulting company, there were a lot of folks that were trying to virtualize events, and the tech hasn't actually changed all that much in like the last 8 years, or really the functionality around stuff, because the internet is still the same, and it still kind of provides both awesome opportunities, but also limitations compared to that in-person experience, so it's really tough, and honestly, I see a lot of folks out there that are struggling with their virtual events, and I think
it's the value.
Yeah, and I think you're right, and it's also, it's not only what it's not only your brand that's associated with it; it's everyone that wants to, it's everyone else that's looking to associate themselves with the event and hope that they're getting some value out of it, right? And so it's just, it's rough, right? Because you're right, it provides, I guess, a little bit more limited value to even sponsors, right?
Yeah, it's the interaction. You may pay a ticket and say, "Oh, I want to see the programming," but in the end, every person that goes to a show, they talk. If they're into the industry, they're going to talk to a couple hundred other people. So you do that virtual event, yeah, you can have chat rooms, you can have this or that, but are you really going to have a business experience like in person to person, where you can chat up and have meetings with 100 people over 2 or 3 days? It just doesn't happen virtually.
No, and I agree. And even though video conferencing is certainly maybe a little bit more effective than being on the phone, it definitely doesn't replace that in-person experience, especially when you're trying to network, and a lot of it's about trust, right? When you meet somebody, you sort of get the feeling how trustworthy they are, and I guess that's a tough thing to come through virtually.
Definitely a big piece of it. I mean, in the end, most of the virtual models I look at, people pitch it to me, and I just go, congratulations, you invented Sky Mall. This is great. Like it's literally just, oh, here, click on this, and it takes you to the vendor's website. I'm like, that's awesome for people who don't have Google, but most of us do.
Right, right. Um, so, I know that one thing that I had sort of mentioned offhand to you is because we obviously do a lot of interviews on the show and we do them every day. And, I really wanted to try to put a focus on making sure that we sort of have activists regularly coming on, and just folks out in the community that are, have been doing good and continue to be out there doing good. And, we wanted to have them on the show really as, because I think it makes for a good show. Those are people, and these are also people that should be highlighted and recognized, not just, which by the way, so I guess what I'm getting to, Mark, is like, there's a ton of people out there that like totally, I mean, even the people who are the most like stringent about no contact and staying inside, there's so many people that when I talk to them are like itchy about the award ceremony for both, people who were nominated for different categories for doing great things in the cannabis industry, but also the contest, like the flower and
Yeah.
edibles contest.
Yeah, which we're just calling it the NECANN competition. So yeah, absolutely.
Um,
And
Go ahead.
we have had discussions, and they're ongoing with the idea of maybe just doing those things virtually at some time before the event. The event's not till December.
Right.
We collected the flower and did it. The judging's already done. Do we need to wait till December to announce the winners? And the same thing with the with the community awards. We haven't made a decision yet, but it is possible that we could do something like that at some point.
Well, and I think everyone definitely understands the situation that we're in, and like, just large events can't be happening right now. But I know that what you just mentioned would make a lot of people happy to be able to still have like even if it's a virtualized ceremony. There's a lot of folks that are, they're just it was such a great idea for you guys to do the contest. Even if the pandemic did hit, because it really, it kind of there's a lot of people who are like eagerly anticipating all of that. And by the way, including the event itself, Mark. And I know that there's a lot of folks out there right now that, and I know you as a business person are, you have your own sort of separate pressures around your business being, successful. But there's so many people that love your conferences, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are waiting for that moment that we know that things can sort of start to go back to normal, and then we can figure out what's going on with awesome conventions like the one that you've got scheduled in Boston for December.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, and we definitely have taken, I think, some pretty great pains to differentiate ourselves from most of the other shows. We price ourselves so that local businesses can be involved. We price our tickets so that anybody really can come, and we really focus on making it a New England event rather than that sort of just kind of national, like, hey, this is a trade show. We more want it to be kind of a celebration and annual meeting of the entire New England community. And yeah, we miss people. Like, it was a real kick in the stomach to be ready and 3 weeks out from an event that we waited a year for, and now have to put it off for 9 more months. It's like on December 10th telling your kid that Christmas, yeah, we're going to do that next July, and you tell them that on December 10th. It was tough.
Well, and Mark, your convention's always been so well loved by the community because there's a lot of us that recognize the work that you guys do to support like nonprofits and just other initiatives of people trying to do good in the community. And you and NECANN have always been, we see you being visible with that, including with your show, in your shows. And really that we know that's your bread and butter. And we still recognize the times that you're being generous with nonprofits and other folks that, should be there, but, can't afford, can't afford to be there in the same way that other folks normally could. So we definitely want to, like it's awesome. You've been doing your awards for a couple of years now, and you're recognizing other people. You're recognizing the best of the best in New England and beyond. And yet, I think that folks need to recognize that you guys are really a major staple in the community, not just because you're putting on like the sort of the biggest conference for cannabis in New England, but you're also doing so much good out there on top of that.
Well, I appreciate that very much, and it's certainly an honor to be, in this community in New England, which is just an amazingly tight and giving community, and that's why we set up the awards basically to make it, people voting rather than us having any say in it. And we really just wanted, really just to have a stage for people to get a little bit of recognition. And we don't really take it as some sort of thing of like, oh, this means this is the guy that did all the work and everybody else is the loser. It's more like, let's get as many nominees recognized as possible, and then all get together and see in one room, wow, this is the size of our community, and here's these hundreds of people that are doing good, and you can meet them all and come up with new initiatives and work together and just kind of celebrate another year of battling against stigma and the fight towards normalcy. And sometimes it's nice to just sit back and applaud yourselves, and that's really the idea of that award show. And also it's a fundraiser, and that's our difficulty with doing it virtually. Last year we raised $5,000 for NEVA and alternative health, and we want to beat that with donations this year. So we kind of are tied to a ticketed event on that.
Yeah, well, absolutely, and folks are in the comments are just giving NECANN glowing praises and thanking you. And so I like I said, Mark, you put on an amazing show every year, and it's really just it's not just a business. It's really to help to uplift and showcase a lot of the cannabis community and to provide education to folks and networking opportunities and stuff like that. But as somebody that has put on much smaller events than yours, I know how much hard work and time it goes into it, and so, certainly, thank you from all of us for just putting so much time and effort into something and really going above and beyond. There's a lot of folks that throw great events, but they're not necessarily spending the time to try to uplift the community the way that you guys do. So thank you for that.
Thank you for saying that. It's very much appreciated, and we can't wait to start doing it again. To be honest, it's it's really kind of maddening to be in really just in space right now, where we have our schedule, but I can't say for sure what's going to happen. But we know, eventually things will get back to normal, and we'll be here when it does. And again, like you had said about the community, the biggest goal for us is we all know that this is, the cannabis industry, for better or for worse, is going to generate billions of dollars in New England. And we're still right in the middle of the fight of how much of that money can we keep locally, rather than just shipping it off to the local corporations that are controlling everything. And it's just a way for everybody locally to meet all the other people locally and just say, look, every single one of your vendor needs can be met by one of your neighbors. And wouldn't it be amazing if we all used each other's services and these billions of dollars actually stayed in New England for all of us to benefit from?
Yeah, and Mark, I mean, I think that your sort of moral compass around some of the things that drives you and your business aligns with a lot of the good that a lot of the activists in the community are trying to do as well. Specifically trying to support and uplift small business and make sure that folks have opportunities within an industry that's still got opportunity. So Mark, I know we want to start doing we want to start having on maybe once or twice a week, excuse me, folks that were award nominees for a lot of your different categories, and really just so that what we're hoping is that it'll be a regular reminder that we've got the contest, that you've got the awards coming up in December, but also to help to showcase a lot of those folks so that we're not forgetting over the next 5 months or 6 months, that there is a lot of, even if we're all shut in, that there's still a lot of good going on out there, and there's still a lot of people in the cannabis community that um, are doing what they're doing in a way that deserves recognition. Really, all of the nominees deserve recognition. So we're hoping that we can sort of help to showcase that, and and it'll help us too. We'll get some great guests on, but also a lot of those people deserve to be heard, and we're hoping this can just be another place that that people can find out what a lot of those folks are up to and the good that they're doing.
I think that's a great idea, and we can certainly we took down the nominee list because the voting's closed, but we can definitely send you that list, and then if there's people that you're interested in, I don't have contacts for everybody, but we do have contacts for most of them, and we can certainly connect you with the people that you'd like to talk to.
Excellent. So Marc, we definitely want to have you back on again at some point. Is there anything else that I'm not thinking of right now that would be good for us to bring up or mention?
Two things, because of the rescheduling, there's certainly going to be a portion of companies that aren't going to make the new dates. A lot of people from out west, again, people are cutting back and they're like, ugh, right at the end of the year, maybe we'll just cut that trip out. So although the show had been pretty much completely sold out, we do know we'll get more sales, but there's definitely an opportunity probably for 2 or 3 more nonprofits to slip in. We dedicate 10% of the floor space to cannabis nonprofits and advocacy groups. So, tell anybody who's interested, drop me a line at marc@necann.com. Tell me about your group. And then the only other thing, just because we know everybody's uncertain about cash and the future, right now for all of our shows, you can go on and reserve a booth at any of our upcoming shows with no down payment, and you don't have to pay until 30 days before the show. So, there's a lot of people like, I want to be at the main event in Portland in October, but times are tight. I don't want to miss out on all the good spots, but I don't have the cash right now. So, you can reserve your booth right now at no cost and hold it right up until 30 days before. So hopefully some people take advantage of that.
Yeah, and that's amazing, and I think it'll probably make folks feel a lot more comfortable about the idea of being involved, but not. It's great that you're sort of alleviating that financial risk for a lot of folks who want to take part. So
yeah, I can't imagine anybody honestly writing a check right now for something 9 months from now and feeling good about it.
Right. Well, Marc, we appreciate you coming on. I'm sure that there's a few nonprofits out there watching right now that might end up reaching out to you. We really appreciate you coming on. Again, we appreciate you, staying active in the community. I mean, even right now when times are tight, you're still making sure that an important thing for folks to know is that if there are nonprofits out there that need a hand, with their business by having booth access, that's still available. So we really appreciate you, Marc. We hope to have you back on again soon, and we can't wait for December, all of us.
Me too. And thank you guys again for doing this show every day. I think it's a huge bonus for people in the community, again, to stay connected, to understand that that everybody's still out there. So definitely appreciate the time and energy you guys put into it, and thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Marc. We'll talk soon.
Have a great day, guys. Take it easy, Eric. Take it easy, Mike.
All right. I'll take it. You're trapped in there.
Get some oatmeal cookies.
Yeah, I'll get you some.
Yeah, you even know. See, you know that trick. Shout out to Marc Sheppard.
Yeah, thanks, Marc, for coming on the show.
Marc the Shepherd. He's a shepherd of dogs.
Well, a shepherd is somebody that herds sheep, and so a shepherd dog is also a dog that herds sheep. But there are also people called shepherds who also herd sheep. And I'm assuming this sort of historical background of Marc Sheppard's last name has something to do with sheep herding.
Marinate a little bit. Gotta let the oatmeal cookie marinate in the
Damn,
milk.
that's like oatmeal cookie cereal with raisins, because Raisin Bran's your favorite cereal.
You have to say the raisins.
Well,
God
they'll
damn.
fall out now, though, right? Instead of
Nah, they're
getting
gonna be in my
hidden.
stomach right next to the oatmeal cookie. As much as I hate raisins, I love oatmeal cookies, so I'm willing to sacrifice.
Just to remind everyone, if you're wondering why people in the comments are putting numbers and then tagging a person and putting "I want that jam and bomb," it's because today's contest is for jam and bomb, and it's awesome. It's from an award-winning
My bad, Nate Diggity. These mother good.
product maker in New England,
Though.
who won Best CBD Edible.
Oh yeah, somebody cussed Jason Lord out in the comments while Mark was talking.
Why?
Because Jason tagged him. She got in the comments and was like, "What the f is this?"
Really? She wasn't down with that, huh?
She wasn't having it. Hey, Jason, you better stop tagging random people, boy. You finna get blocked.
Mark, that's a really cool last name. So, is that because I took French, but my
Boring fact. My family name is actually
I think that's I'm not sure if that's
Chapeau.
Chapeau,
Chapeau.
which I think is hat. But
They
it's
changed
probably
it
not.
to
It's probably like
Shepherd.
Chapeau.
When they came over to the U.S.
It probably has something to do with like castle or house or homestead. I don't know. I'm dumb.
Are you a first generation American now?
Yeah, I wonder when Mark's family got here. Could be, you know, we've been here. The U.S. has been around for a little while, since we stole it from the Indians.
Oh, he said he is. Shout out to Mark, first generation American, holding it down. He says he's French. You know my last name is French. Martin.
Martin.
Martin is the most common French. It's the most common name in the world, but it's also the most common French name in the world too.
Did you know my last name is French? It's not Mike.
Dubai.
Yeah, it's not Mike
Dubai. Dubai.
Dube.
Dubai.
It's not my cannabis club name.
What they call you behind closed doors? The bomb.
Who?
It's the second time. Oh.
Get some wood in your skull.
I just got a concussion.
Um.
Oh, nobody's seen that, right?
No. I paused everything. Nobody saw that.
Hell no.
So today's tie, which is really
Yes, that did hurt Katrina.
awesome, is Vasari out of Italy.
Ooh.
It's tight. You can't tell how the camera will never do it justice if you get really close. It's pretty.
Now you guys have to
pretty
give me
awesome.
some.
Doobie is French. We came here by way of Canada. Canadian royalty, if there is such a thing, apparently. For those of you who care about a boring fact,
Liz said, "What does numbers mean?"
what does numbers mean? What, who? Oh, that's what. Yeah. So, yeah, he does need bomb in his head.
Dang, so you guys all seen that? Oh damn.
Is there any bomb lying around here?
God damn.
We have any left? We need more CBD products.
That's cold. Everybody seen that and then start making fun of me in the comments.
Eric apparently.
See, this is called internet
uses them.
bullying. You don't bully people after they hit their heads. I'm seriously hurt right now. And you guys are just laughing, putting laughing emojis. Look at all these laughing, and then you guys are liking the people who are putting laughing emojis. I just don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't get this internet.
So Ashley, you're right. I did have the same. I did have the same thing. 2 days in a row. But I still do appreciate Scott, the superfan. No, I'm not Canadian. No. I'm admitting nothing about being Canadian. That's not. Heck no.
I had to clean
I'm
myself up.
French.
Y'all so mean.
Well, I'm French and Irish. A little bit Scottish.
I feel better
bit
now.
of American Indian.
That's right, Jen. Pain is humor to people. That's annoying. You guys love to see me hurt. My feelings hurt. Vanessa Paradis say you're not of French Canadian ancestry.
Shut up, Vanessa.
Oh,
No, I'm
shit.
just kidding.
He said, shut your ass up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
No,
you
I
be
suppose-
talking to Vanessa like that?
I
What's
s-
your problem?
I suppose it
We
does.
talking to her like that, yo? Hey.
I suppose it does mean that.
Why do Scots wear quilts? I don't know, Jen. Why do Scots wear quilts?
Because they don't make three-legged pants. Ooh.
What?
She's saying that Scots, if they didn't wear the kilts, they'd have to wear three-legged pants.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Scott's tissue.
Oh.
I was like,
You
that.
Wait, you didn't think she was talking about Scott the intern? Scott the...
Ooh!
Ay. Sorry, Scott.
Scott. That's
I still... I
three
love Scott.
times, Scott. Scott. That's 3 times.
Yeah, but 3 times out of 40 days, and I haven't eaten anything yet today,
Scott.
or I have no coffee in me. I have no coffee in me. For those of you who are...
Scott.
No, listen, Scott may not have heard that. You don't need to keep saying Scott.
All right.
We'll
We'll just wait for the comment.
Scott was like in the bathroom right
We'll
now.
just wait for the
He has
comment.
no idea. He has no idea. Scott has no idea. Shh. Nobody tell Scott, okay? It's a secret.
Yo, my head's still hurting, yo. Y'all gotta give me something since y'all witnessed this. Y'all gotta give me something. Cause my shit thumping right now.
Do you want some CBD stuff? You still have some.
I drank that shit. I've been putting my mouth on it.
Shout out to Kusher.
Ooh, Sarah, you at Dunkin's? What you getting me?
Yeah, what are you getting? Don't say
'Cause,
that. Don't say that and not get us anything. Yeah,
I
sorry, Scott.
like the croissant with the egg. You give me a large coffee, extra cream, extra sugar, extra. I like my coffee to look like light brown, like the color of like UPS boxes. That was a good description. That's exactly the color I like my coffee. Spell where wrong too. Act like you couldn't make up words.
So, for those of you that are just joining, we're running a contest today where you can win both CBD balm.
Oh, I think the comments are finna start rolling in about Scott now. I think our delay was a little delayed.
No, it's always like 20 seconds behind. CBD balm and jam from Avril Andrade. See,
Yeah,
it's not
and
just
so
Scott's stuff that I'm missing.
When
I
you
can't
guys
say-
win,
I can't say words.
when you guys win, I'll decide which one you get. You can get either the CBD or bomb.
Because the other's your tax.
Yeah, and so because there's 2 items, we just take half. We just round it up. Usually it's 48%, but we'll just round it up. So we'll decide which one you get. Don't hope for the jam, but you can hope for it. Anything could happen. Maybe I could accidentally send you the wrong one. Who knows? So, but just be expecting the lip balm. I'm gonna just tell y'all that just to help y'all out. Cause I don't want y'all to be like, oh, I was expecting a jam. Nah, the whole point of giveaway is we give you what we want, what we don't want. We keep what we want. We give you what we don't want. Not that we don't want the lip balm, but we just prefer the jam than a lip balm. You feel me? So
And for those of you who are truly concerned, the prizes get mailed out directly from the people who are making it for you. So Eric isn't actually gonna, because there's like one person out there who's like, what the fuck?
oh yeah, they take it serious, and I like that.
Dude, I'm supposed
Because when y'all take it serious,
That's
then it
not
make y'all come
cool.
back.
Eric, that's not cool. Don't be
Liz said, "I'm expecting a jam and nothing less." Eric.
All right, well, you gotta win. You gotta win then.
Well, since you out there with them king crab, don't be expecting a jam and me with it.
Wait, did Liz win?
Connected
And I
to
forgot. Liz did win one day, didn't she?
Yeah, she won yesterday.
Did she win yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
Oh, that wasn't jam though. Yesterday was just bomb.
When did you win, Liz? I don't remember.
Yeah, what did you win, Liz?
Let's smack him. What you gonna smack who? Who?
She means on your booty.
Oh, you ain't smacking me. Hey, look it. You smack me, you better hope we just having a good time.
That's what I'm. Well, I think that's what she is actually saying.
No, she said bad, Eric. Let's smack him. Let me smack him.
Yeah, no, she wants to punish you.
Oral product endorsement.
Scott's like, listen. If anyone knows who won stuff,
Scott said, I don't think she won
Scott.
anything. Hey,
Scott.
let me tell you, if Scott said he don't think you won nothing,
You
you
probably
ain't win nothing.
What's up, Larry? Welcome.
Okay, Larry, you're back, man. I would tag a friend if I had one. Why you come in with this negativity? Hey, look at here, Larry. You don't come to this channel with this negativity, my brother. You got friends. That's what we here for. That's why we talking to you right now. So if you want to tag somebody, you tag me or you tag him. If you ain't got no friends, you tag one of us and we'll enter you in a contest. All right, my brother? Don't be in here talking about I ain't got no friends. Nobody want to hear that. You got friends. That's why we talking to you now.
That's true, right?
Yeah, my bad. I had
Yes,
to go
sir.
off on Larry, y'all. Larry made me.
Larry, I have a profile on YouTube. You can tag me on there, I think. You can put in Dubious Mike on YouTube.
I didn't win. I've never tried to except for today. But hey, you want to send me my prize? I'll take the jam. Oh, if you ain't never won, Liz, then sorry, your comment is obsolete.
Shout out to Shadid and Jack.
Until you
So Jack,
win.
can I say something? So there's a fellow named Jack O'Clair who watches our show, I think, all the time, and he's always sharing our stuff, and it's really nice of him.
Jack?
Yeah, his name's Jack, but we've never seen him
Jack
in the comments.
O'Clair.
Yep, but so Jack, we've seen you sharing the
O'Clair is
show,
a
and we
dope
really
last
appreciate it.
name. Is it like O and then is it like a thing?
Apostrophe, yeah.
Okay, O'Clair, hop in the comments, my brother. Want to hear from you.
Yeah, Nick, we were gonna have you on bright and early to talk about the Jordan.
Averill said, everybody listening, y'all better make sure you go like Hunter's Heart on Facebook now. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious motherfucking issues.
So Nick is worried
Thank
about
you.
that people don't know that right now we're raising some money that will support local farms and then also get that food out to people that need it the most. And
Shadi said, okay, let's see about this jam.
to encourage people to donate to that, we've got some awesome prizes. So one is going to be these really cool Air Jordans, brand new. You pick the size if you win.
You won.
The details of who that is and the sponsorship is pinned up somewhere in the pinned up in one of the comments. And there it is. No, that's not it. But basically for what we need you to do, if you listen, we give away free stuff every day, so this isn't necessarily like totally free stuff. You have to like donate some money. Every dollar you donate counts as an entry. We've actually raised, I think, 800 and something bucks so far. So there's like 800 entries. Every dollar, if you just donate $1, that's cool. You'll get an entry. If you donate something more than that, then it's commiserate with the dollar amount. But all of you were already donating anyway because it's such an awesome thing that we're trying to do. And now we're giving you free stuff if you actually donate. So that's the whole thing. But we definitely want to recognize Jolly Vapors because they're the ones that have donated the brand new Jordans. Doo-doo-doo. So somebody's gonna win those Jordans. Also, Ralph Greenberg from Hempt, who came on, and from that really cool Keys nonprofit, which I'm forgetting the thing, but everyone sees it. You go put your keys in. But Ralph Greenberg with the awesome goatee. Yep. That's how he's so smart. That's so smart from a personal branding thing for him to have done that, dude. No, because even when I think about Ralph, my hand goes like this. Right? Under my chin. It goes like this under my chin because that's what I think. So Ralph will also be donating an item. So we're actually going to have a few items. It's not just the Jordans, which is why you should go and donate money to this thing. And totally thank you to Jolly Vapors for doing that. I think also last night we were talking with somebody about another prize, but we need to verify with them before we talk about it because I don't want to put anyone on the spot. So yeah, if you donate to that, you can come watch every day. We're going to give away free stuff every single day. We're giving away stuff now. If you tag a friend, you say, I want that jam, and you put a number there, you might win.
I'm so disappointed.
With what?
I ate this cookie, and you know how you getting back to the final bites?
Yeah.
Getting back to the final bites of the cookie in my mouth, and the last bite is a goddamn raisin.
It's like triple raisin.
What the... Now I gotta sit here with raisin taste all over my tongue.
Well, raisins are just shriveled grapes.
They are absolutely disgusting. The most hideous fruit, vile taste. Like, who thought, yo, let's get some grapes and leave them outside for 10 days.
So...
And then try them.
I just want to make sure, because we...
What type of dare was that?
So listen, we've been raising money now for like the 40 days now. But it just picked up the other day. It also picked up when people
shout out
money to have me
to
drink pickled egg juice.
Don
we
Hanson
only raised $125 that day.
Donated.
And I had to drink a glass of
Thank
pickled egg juice, which is
you,
Don.
Don. You are so nice for donating for us.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Liz said raisins are amazing, especially with some peanut butter. Suck it up, chat. Did you just say raisins and peanut butter? Liz, did you really just say, I don't even want to visit you in Alaska after you just said that? I don't even want to visit you. I'm sorry, Liz. I'll just have my king crab shit. Scott, I hope you don't agree with this. Eric, just whatever. Grapes are good. No, Trish. Grapes are absolutely disgusting. Okay, Jack O'Clair comment.
What's up, Jack? You made it in the comments.
Thanks, buddy, for commenting. Thanks for sharing and liking the stream.
We appreciate you, Jack.
You guys are a beast. What? Say. I love raisins, Rayanne said. Oh, Rayanne, why do you love raisins? Tell me. Tell me why. What makes a raisin good? Please explain.
So, by the way, Jay, Trentholm, and Jessica in the comments can attest for how good the jam is.
Liz said, oh, clearly Liz is mad because she said, bro, you never had an ant on a log? It's celery, peanut butter stick, and raisin.
Can I just say that was
absolutely ill?
Yeah, that was a dirty trick by parents to try to get you to for some
reason
eat
on a
celery.
log. That sound like you was watching Lion King and you was like, oh, I want it. You remember when Puma was eating the little things, all the little things, and they look all good and they be all and you was like, oh, I want that. Your mom was like, all right, I'm gonna make you something. Just hold on. She was like, yo, we got them nasty raisins back there. Get the raisins. We gonna get what else? Celery. Get the celery.
Right. All the things.
How we gonna make it stick?
All right. We'll cover it with peanut butter. They won't even know.
We'll give it to them. They'll be good. And then they was like, yo, I got some ants on a log for you.
Yeah, I don't. I have trouble with the texture of celery.
Nate said hard eyes. No, Nate. Stop.
So Vanessa put in one jam. He actually won the contest. Vanessa, if you showed up every day, you might win jam.
Hey,
But you don't.
Vanessa.
Yeah, he guessed Eric's favorite movie when that was a contest.
The taste, Rayanne. The taste of what? Grapes? You like the taste of grape? So if I go get a thing of grapes right now, Rayanne. If I go get a thing of grapes and set them outside, I put a big thing of what's those grapes? The green ones. I get a big thing of green grapes,
Right.
like the Costco size junks, the ones where you eat it and it's like, oh my god. If I go set them outside in 100-degree heat, and then we stare at them for 4 days, you telling me that you would eat one right after that?
Oh, Melissa, that's much better, though. Bananas instead of celery. Then it's like peanut butter and bananas, and then at least the only lousy thing is the raisins.
Lousy thing, the thing I'm picking
Why
off.
would you put like chocolate chips, like peanut butter on a banana with some chocolate chips, and call that analog? And then that means you loved somebody.
How
That's what
about
it means.
how
It means the
about
person you're giving
how
it to you
about
love.
how about we just retire the raisins? We retire raisins altogether. Everybody just go, you know what? We are so sick and tired of these grapes dying in this dry heat. Like this.
Why don't we use them?
Why don't we use them? Exactly. Why would we suck up all the deliciousness of the juices inside the grape? Why would we dry that up in the heat for somebody's pleasure of eating a nasty raisin? Ugh, you guys disgust me. You raisin eaters. You guys are a whole different breed.
To me, it's like people that
That's along with the pea eaters.
black licorice.
Yeah, that's another group too. Black licorice, peas, raisins. What else is in that? Chocolate. Yes, chocolate is in that group. Yes, I don't care what y'all say. To eat dark chocolate, you have to have an acquired mouth. Period. What else is in that? What else is another group that's weird? Caviar eaters. That's weird. Come on. There's absolutely no reason to eat a snail. Wait, caviar is the fish eggs? Or is that the snail? Which one's the snail?
No. Caviar is fish eggs, and
Okay, the
snail
caviar
is
is-
escargot.
Caviar is kind of cool. I mean, it's still questionable, but I could let that slide. But yeah, the escargot stuff, nah.
You know what? Angry Melissa. It doesn't surprise me that Angry Melissa likes black licorice.
That
It does not surprise me
That does not surprise me at all, neither.
that Angry Melissa likes.
Me, Melissa, I can seriously understand why you would like black licorice. That is an elite group right there.
I enjoy that.
Not saying that it's bad. I'm not saying that you guys are bad. Please do not take it as me saying that. I'm just saying that is an elite group. You have to have an elite set of skills to eat black licorice and say, that tastes amazing.
Right?
Like, you could literally probably be, I wouldn't want to have you in no hostage situation. You wouldn't break. You'd be like, come on, do it. Do it. I've been ready. Cotton candy, Rayanne, stop. She said cotton candy is nasty. Now you need to quit. Cotton candy is not nasty.
I mean, I can see how somebody might think it's like too sweet, but I don't know about the word nasty with it. But I don't know.
Jen said dark chocolate is good for men. Well, when you're made of it, you don't need to eat it. So, oh, black jelly beans. That's another elite group. Shout out to Averill.
That's still licorice flavored though, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. Black is best, just like chocolate. Yeah, I have no problem with the colors, with chocolate being the color. I just don't like the acquired taste of chocolate. But that's because I'm made of it, so, you know. I'm sure there's a lot of people that's not eating themselves. It'd be cannibalism. It's not good for you. Honestly, Eric, it's a good thing you do avoid it because the primary ingredient in black licorice is star anise, and that causes heart palpitation. I can't say that. If consumed inappropriately and where you are an athlete, that's not a good thing. Well, thank you for that. DQ said if you don't like cotton candy, you're a sign sinner. Oh, that's what he corrected it to. Sinner. If you don't like cotton candy, you a sinner. Sinner. Okay. You really. We all sinners. You're broken, Eric. I can't stand beets. Jen, beets are definitely another elite group because first of all, this is a all right. Here's a rant. Here's the reason why I don't like beets, and it really had nothing to do with the taste. The taste of beets is perfectly fine to me. It's just the look of beets. So my brain works very simple. It has a very simple mechanism. It looks at something and it believes what it sees. So when I look at a beet that's like being shaved down and cut like like how they usually cut beets. In my head, I'm thinking cranberry sauce, canned cranberry sauce. And guess who loves canned cranberry sauce? This guy. So anytime I see canned cranberry sauce, I'ma assume that it's some Thanksgiving food nearby, or it's gonna make me think, hey, it might be some Thanksgiving food nearby, like some dressing that goes with cranberry sauce, or some mac and cheese that complements the dressing that goes with the cranberry sauce. So that's where I have a problem with beets. Every time I see a beet that's cut, I'm like, oh, cranberry sauce. Maybe it's some dressing. Then I look at it and I touch it and it's hard. I'm like, oh, wait, that's not cranberry sauce because it's hard. Then I go, ew, it's a beet. I don't have a problem with beets, but I thought it was cranberry sauce. So now I have a problem. So there y'all go.
Nothing is worse than cranberry sauce that has stuff in it, like skins even, but also like nuts when people put nuts in it.
Yeah.
Canned cranberry sauce is the best. I want my cranberry
Regular
sauce to have
cranberry
ridges.
sauce?
I want ridges on my cranberry sauce.
Absolutely disgusting. That's another elite group. If you eat regular cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving, you are part of an elite group. That group is next to the chocolate, the licorice, all them guys up there. So just understand, you are part of an elite group. Brussels sprouts is straight DQ. I like them, especially when they crispy, like crispy Brussels sprouts, and you dip them into some like ranch dressing. That shit is amazing. No, Tanya, I don't put the mac and cheese and the cranberry sauce, but it does go next to. So usually when you get cranberry sauce, you put it next to the dressing on your plate. Usually next to the dressing is the mac and cheese. Everything has an order. You don't misorder things on the plate. You feel me?
So I can hear you guys.
Artichokes aren't
I
that
just can't hear
bad.
you guys. Hey, Sean, turn your phone.
Artichokes are a little
sideways,
bit
or just
better.
get it so it's perfect. That'll work. Do, do, do.
Jessica B, I hear you.
Oh, this is
Jessica
gonna be
said I
sweet.
make a chunky orange cranberry sauce, and it is jellied sauce.
You two
I
hold on
like
for just a
both.
minute, okay?
I cannot wait to try that, Jessica, because I'm glad you're telling everybody, because that means if I don't try it, I will be reminding you come the holidays. Tanya, asparagus is bomb. They just kind of make your bowels stink. Liz said, I think we need a show where Eric and Mike eat things they hate that we love.
Yeah, like what? Like what, Liz?
Oh, Liz is the one that eat black licorice. So
Licorice.
she's
Oh,
definitely
she's
somebody
gonna
I
pick
don't
that
want to
one.
be a
She's gonna pick that
judge.
Hey, so we have a new segment coming up. Did you know that?
Ooh, look who it is.
We have a
Miss Paradise.
we have a new segment now on Thursdays. It's called Thirsty Thursdays with Thirst Trap. It's starring Vanessa Paradis with a thirst trap with a. Oh, so there's potentially double entendre there. I get it. With a thirst trap.
With
No, that's really cool.
Trap.
Hold on, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna make sure that I get your sweet ass titles up.
You pay me $50 to drink a cup of buttermilk. Negative. Absolutely not, Jen.
False. Fake news. Oh my god.
How about a piece of chocolate with some peanut butter and raisins on top? Liz, absolutely not, Liz. Where are you guys coming up with this stuff? I've had snake too, Trish. Snake is good. You can usually get snake in the South. If you go to most places in the South, be having snake. Sarah said, woohoo, new segment. She hyped for this segment. Miss Paradise, you got some excited people waiting for your segment. I think it's the name. I think it's the name that's attracting them.
He's saying you better. He's saying you better live
I'm
up to it.
trying to say I'm thirsty. Shoot, I ain't had nothing to drink in a while.
You did.
Hold on, Jen.
Sean, how do I pronounce your last name?
You don't be saying them kind of words now. Now I drink too, just because you said that, and I want $100.
All right, so folks, I'm really excited because this is our actual, our first segment with Vanessa Paradis, but it's also like our first sort of like branded segment. It like looks very different than what the show looks like, and we're gonna start doing this with a lot of our segments so that everyone can kind of have their own feel, even if it's part of the show. So I'm really psyched to have Vanessa Paradis on for her first installment.
I'm psyched too.
Of Thirsty Thursdays with a Thirst Trap. And today she's got Sean Patrick Murtagh.
What is it?
I said that right.
What is a thirst trap? I don't get it. I don't understand what.
Well,
I need to be explained the whole.
Yeah, well, she's about to educate us. So this whole segment is going to be her with fun stories from like industry people and cool people that she knows. And so Sean,
Hold on, we airing out laundry here?
No, it's not airing out. No, I guess we'll see.
Apparently, I had no idea.
Wow. Okay, I'm ready for this. Let's
No, it's
do it.
just like
I
cool
got
stories. It
clips
doesn't mean
into this.
it doesn't necessarily mean that it's airing out dirty laundry. It
I
definitely
wanna
means that
hear.
it's cool stories. But let's see.
Who freaking on who?
Vanessa, you know what? Why don't you take it away? So this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is Thirsty Thursdays with a Thirst Trap, starring Vanessa Paradis, with her special guest Sean Patrick Murtagh. Vanessa, take it away.
We're both known thirst traps. That's the whole
There we
thing.
go.
We're thirsty for life.
And other things.
And other things.
Let's keep it rated R.
Just to set up and introduce you to Shawnee Boy here. I have a little theater company in New York City, and we put on mainly musicals, Sondheim musicals. Sean is a company member of mine. He has a golden throat, which means he has a beautiful voice. And
Not what you think it means.
I mean, it could be, but you know.
Though.
So Sean, Sean being a company member of mine, we spend a lot of time together. We rehearse together, we do the shows together. His story centers around our production of Into the Woods. He played the wolf and Cinderella's prince. If you know the show at all, or if you don't know the show, or if you saw the movie, it's about fairy tales, in case hearing Cinderella's prince didn't ring any bells for you. So that's what his story pertains to, but I will let him tell the story because it's much funnier from his perspective, probably. So welcome, Shawnee. How are you?
Hey, everybody. I had, first of all, no idea that the name of the show was Thirst Traps. I mean, yes, you got the right guess. But yeah, now I feel, a little tricked into this.
No!
But I am a very thirsty person. I am half, I'm half Irish, half Latino, and Scorpio. So genetically and astrologically, I am just made to be a very thirsty human being. I love people. But this story was, so we did Into the Woods. And if you don't know Stephen Sondheim, it's very complex, hard music. And it's hard enough to coordinate like your own music, let alone 20 plus people on a very small stage. So it was a very intense rehearsal process and getting the show up and getting people into the right place at the right time, which I think we might have done if you cut pieces from this performance and that performance and this performance, we got the show right. So It comes to the closing night party, and we've all earned a drink.
We've all been a little stressed.
We've all been a little stressed. We've all been like, counting for our lives for weeks on end, and hoping that we don't mess up. And and it's time to celebrate. And for people who are watching that aren't from New England, there was a lot of Fall River folks there. And they are equal parts generous as they are luscious. So we were drinking, and every time I looked down, my martini glass was full. And, there's in the theater, there's a lot of thirsty people. There's always a showman. It's like who's hooking up with who and this and that. And for the most part, we managed to escape that, except for this night. And Vanessa, she was producer. She was starring in it. She was taking care of everything. So her drinks meant a lot more to her that night. So we're at that point in the night where if you had the same name as someone in the room, you were supposed to make out with them. It just happened. I'm not gonna divulge too much information, but
I didn't know because I went outside.
You went outside, and the party. When everyone's had that one extra drink, and then it turns into Gomorrah. And so Vanessa comes back in, and she's had her drink, but no one to make out with, and she's looking around like, "What's going on?" Like talking to herself, that drunk in the bar, like, and she looks at me and her friend Sean, and as we go in for a kiss, and she just leaps across the table with all her might and goes, "I'm professional," and throws her arm out, but the force of it caused something in her body, and she just fell back. And as she was screaming unprofessional, she was slowly falling backwards off the chair, and she fell on the floor. And if ever I'm having a bad day, I just have that image in my head, and I'm immediately okay. It makes me laugh so hard.
I literally just went complete, it was a cartoon. It was like, I'm professional!
As she was falling, and it was just the best thing in the world. And I could have helped her, or I could have just watched it, and I chose to watch it.
Everyone just watched. They watched.
It was amazing.
Did a backward plank. It was great. Later on, I actually fell over a garbage bag and split my lip. It was.
You had a good night.
It's a calamity of errors. I don't know how I made it home. I do know how I made it home.
Because you live 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
God bless.
These are the things that happen when you're thirsty and you're in the theater.
And when you're thirsty and everyone else is making out and you're not, you fall
right,
over
you're
a bar stool.
naturally you feel left out.
What about me?
What about me? I might want to change my demographic. I don't know. if I want someone to make out with. So Sean, I hope everyone enjoyed that story as much as we did, because we lived it, and it really was
And everyone has a story like that. Everyone has a friend fail at a bar on a drunken night when everyone's been overserved and thirsty. So.
And things go wrong.
Things go wrong and right.
And so right. Exactly. So we mentioned that you are a part of my little company, but you also do solo shows. You just won a award, didn't you? For
I did. I won a MAC award, which is the Manhattan Association of Concerts and Cabarets. It's this little group of people in New York who kind of keep the cabaret and concert scene alive in New York City. And it's a wonderful group of people who come together and just share their stories, their music. It's like a very, very small time Grammy or something along those lines. Very small time, but still really wonderful and very proud of.
And it was your premiere show. So
yeah, it was my very first show. So the award was for best debut. So, like when Beyonce came out and when Adele came out and they won that Artist of the Year, the brand new artist. Basically, I'm like Beyonce and Adele, just with an opera voice. But yeah, so it was really exciting. And I did a show, a tribute show to Mario Lanza, who, if people watching don't know who Mario Lanza is, he was just this amazing tenor from the 40s and 50s who was like the tenor of Hollywood. He did all these movies, very short life, very short career, but left a lasting impression and legacy that, 60 years later, here I am in New York City doing a tribute show to him. Like, that's the impact of this guy. His voice is phenomenal. And yeah, it was supposed to be just a one-off show. And it turned into a series, which turned into a few nominations. And my door is creaking. Oh, and it's opening. And then one of those nominations led to an award. And it was just a really cool experience and a great welcome to the community. So,
yeah. And now you're doing
from the community.
Right. And now you're doing a Facebook Live show, or is it going to be Mario? Or are you going to be live? Yeah.
So I'm just, everyone's been kind of singing from their living room, and I've been trying to make sense of what we're experiencing and going through for myself. And in the middle of all this, I was kind of like, what do I have to say? What do I have to contribute? I don't want to just do a Facebook Live to do a Facebook Live, because I'm not sure if you're feeling this, but I'm a little zoomed out. I've had, Zoom family meetings. I've had Zoom happy hours. I've had Zoom office hours with my agents. I've had, Zoom office hours with other gay men in New York City. Those ones I can still deal with. I don't mind those.
Those are a little special.
Those ones, they keep the thirst going. Oh dear Lord. It's hard when you are opening up your thirst to an entire audience of people that don't know you.
I don't know anyone who's not thirsty, really.
Yeah, everyone is thirsty right now.
They're all thirsty.
Nobody can run for president after this quarantine. If you look back at our text, I've lived in New York for 10 years, so I wouldn't be able to run for president anyway. God, I hope my parents aren't watching. So in the middle of all this, I was like, I didn't want to do another Facebook Live just to do a Facebook Live. Because I'm really enjoying the people who are doing something that's, contributing to really taking people's mind off of it. And I didn't want it to be so self-centered. And I realized that this year is my 10th New York anniversary, or New York anniversary, as we call it here. And 10 is the lucky number in New York, to where after 10 years, you're boom, you stuck it out. Yeah, you're a New Yorker. And so, I'm coming up on my 10th year, and New York's like, oh yeah, you think you're a New Yorker? Boom, here's a quarantine.
I know, right?
Stay home. Right? And I'm like, I will stay home with your mother, New York. That's my
Andrew Cuomo.
And Andrew Cuomo. I'm more a Chris Cuomo guy.
I know.
Yeah. I almost said something very inappropriate. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of mask fetishes after this quarantine is over. Is it that thirsty? Are we allowed to be that thirsty on this show?
Yeah, you can do whatever you at night, please.
I know, right? So it's my 10th anniversary. And I figured, why not do, if I can't, I usually have these parties, either I host them at my house, nacho parties,
which are unbelievable, everyone. His nachos are to die for.
And I don't really know this audience. So if they're like, he makes nachos, I am actually, I know nachos aren't Mexican, but I am. So before someone comes blah, 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 it's not appropriation, it's my own culture. So I make these nacho parties, or I'll even, go to Hell's Kitchen, which is a neighborhood here in New York, and host these phenomenal parties. I don't mean host, I don't pay for that. But invite people over margaritas, nachos, thank you, and drag queens. And it's usually a wonderful time. Everyone, when I host a party in Hell's Kitchen, everyone goes home with somebody. It is a wonderful time. But
the thirst has been quenched.
I know, right? That's not happening this year. So I figured, why not just, do a few songs that I like, that have meant a lot to me over the years, that I think are worth singing right now, and also just sing. I made it 10 years in New York, which some people don't make it 3 months. And it's a lot. I've been through hurricanes. I'm now a global pandemic. All sorts of stuff. The 2016 election. It's been through a lot together, and I'm not going to be on a soapbox. I'm just going to be singing songs and telling inappropriate stories to an audience of people that I know and love. And yeah, that's
if anyone wants to tune into that, I'm sure you have a link, or you're so much better at the promotion than I am.
My handle, so it's facebook.com/ and then it's Shawnee Boy SF NYC, and Shawnee is SEANIE BOY SF NYC. SEANIE BOY SF NYC. Oh my God, maybe I am a tenor. Somebody couldn't remember my email the other day, and they're like, I can't remember your email. And I was like, my email is my name at myfullname.com. I was like, once again, it's my name at myfullname.com. I don't know how to make it any easier. That's not nice. Yeah. So. Oh no, yeah, you can. If I'm tagged on here, you can find me on Facebook. It's going to be on my professional artist page, but I'll be sharing it everywhere I can.
Across everything.
Yeah, I just we'll be talking about dating. We'll be talking about all kinds of stuff, and just singing songs for fun, and singing songs that I know people like to hear, and just kind of not necessarily a distraction, but something to lift our spirits. Yeah.
Did you want to give us a little taste, a little? I mean, I know it's early for tenors, but
it is early for tenors and lyric baritones, which is what I am. Yeah, so I'll give you a little something. I'm going to sing a little song in Spanish. Again, I'm very proud of my culture. I'm proud of my heritage. But the real reason I sing in Spanish is because I love getting laid. And let me tell you, it works. I have had people who have been sorry, I don't like white boys, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Really?
And then they find out I'm Latino, and it's 5 seconds later, I'm like, I still look the same. What the fuck is the matter with you? Can I say, I'm sorry, Facebook. Mark, don't put me in jail. Don't put me in jail.
No, you're fine.
Anyway, so here's a little something in Spanish.
Okay.
Bésame. Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. That's it.
Oh my God! You were so sexy while you were singing it.
Sean,
very thirsty. I loved it.
Sean, I'm not gay, but if I was, I would definitely be appreciating what you just sang just now.
Hey, I have gone down on a lot of not gay guys.
Whoa!
Keep talking.
I hope your mother's not watching.
Jesus Christ.
So
hey,
Sean, not to get away from the sexiness, but somebody was looking you up online and they saw on your resume that you have both annoying laughter and command burping as skill sets.
Wow. Somebody did a deep dive.
Scott, Sean, you don't realize. So we have your links up and stuff, but people were already finding you and listening to you while your interview was going on. People were already checking you out on the internet.
Oh, wow.
That's so great.
Can you
That's
drop
so
my
great.
Scruff and Grinder profile in there as well? Is that...
Well, that depends on Scott, the super fans. You know, like if his browser will.
I'm sure
let
he
him
don't
into the-
mind.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So you guys want to hear those skill sets?
Yes, please.
Okay, I have to stop because
That's
my coffee's gonna
impressive.
come up. And then
That was
right
amazing.
after- Wait, okay. That's it.
Oh my God, we need you. We need you on every day, Sean.
That
That was amazing.
I love
That's
it. I
all,
love
folks.
it. Da, 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 da. Thank
No,
you.
sorry, hold on. One more residual.
Thank
Wow, talk about fetishes. I'm talking about being thirsty, and people are like, yeah, burp for me, daddy.
you. I know,
go,
right?
"Oh, okay.
What's next? They're like, can you sit on
Venmo
my
me
face?
$40.
Can you pop a balloon
We'll
for
we'll
me?
we'll link your OnlyFans account in the comments, Sean.
There we go. Me making nachos in high heels and a jockstrap.
Right? I don't
God
think you
bless.
needed any more ideas.
Well,
well, I'm warmed up now.
Wonderful, wonderful. But seriously though, thank you so much for like being my first guest.
Thank you for having me. I feel you started off, with one of your thirstiest friends. So.
I did. Like if you're gonna call your show Thirsty Thursdays with a thirst trap, then you gotta get the biggest one you know.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, next to myself, of course.
Had I known, I would have shown more cleavage. I just did.
I know, right? I'm wearing a shirt. Like that's what that.
And it's actually really hot in my apartment. And I was like, oh, I have this wool sweater that's really lovely. And now I feel like Joy Behar. I'm like, so what? Who cares? So what? Who cares? But it's really hot. And I'm like, I feel like I look like Whitney a little bit, just like under these lights. I'm like, where are
No,
those
you
sheets
look
that I am?
glowy.
I
Like,
know
you
we
look
still
really-
can't too soon. I'm sorry.
You look really glowy and like fresh. It's really fun.
Thank you. I'm as Judy Garland would say, I glisten. I glisten.
I love it.
well, Vanessa and Sean, we really appreciate you guys coming on. Sean, you are a much more amazing guest than I thought you were going to be. You're an awesome person for Vanessa.
Really, Michael? Really?
No, well, I don't know. I guess that came out wrong. But like, you're so much more talented than what I thought. Like Vanessa didn't. I didn't know your background.
Hey,
like the way
Sean,
everyone was.
Sean, I got you, bro. What you want me to do? You want me to hit him or
Thank
what?
you.
Put him in a
I know.
chokehold? My man tried you, huh?
Messed up.
No, I just I thought Vanessa was gonna have like, and Sean, I know I had sort of we were thinking about having you on the show, but then Vanessa was
Yeah.
gonna have you on. And so I didn't I just thought you were like a cool guy. I didn't realize you were super talented, and especially
Nicey.
especially the
Thank
burp,
you.
Okay, he switched it up.
especially
Okay.
the burping thing, Sean.
I'm learning more and more about you, Michael.
Yeah, well, Sean, if the whole opera thing doesn't work out, then at least you've got the burping thing to fall back on, because that
I have a friend who she's in these times. She is getting paid to FaceTime somebody right now and burp topless. So maybe I can. Right? It's like, do you ever watch the United States of Terra and the daughter was
Yeah,
like
the
popping,
girl does the sploosh.
like sitting on cakes and
on
stuff?
balloon. Yeah.
I want that.
I wanna
Anyways, I
do
cut you
that.
off, Michael. I'm sorry.
Sorry, we got a little thirsty. Sorry.
There's nothing wrong with that, Vanessa.
Vanessa's got a fan.
Oh, she been had a fan.
Uh-oh.
Send me to paradise.
Bless.
it's all right. Vanessa's husband isn't watching. That's okay.
Even if he was, honestly.
Nah, I'm just a big old flirt. That's it.
Me quedo callado.
Sí.
Uh-oh.
Can't pronounce
Well,
that.
Sean, thank you so much for being on. I'm sure I'm sure that there's a bunch of folks in the that are watching the show that sorry, Eric is
Oh,
reading
Lord, I'm not
comments.
reading
Eric's reading
comments.
comments.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, there were a whole bunch of folks that really enjoyed your singing. In fact, I was getting excited to hear it because a lot of people in the comments were like, "Oh my God, he can actually sing."
Are you
He's
an opera
amazing."
singer?
I do musical theater. I train classically, but I just took a different path.
Okay. Well, and
Yeah.
so, I know that you were talking to Vanessa about like some of your plans and stuff, and so it's really cool that that you're gonna find a way to like let everyone enjoy your voice while things are sort of on pause for the theater industry right now, right?
Yeah. Yes, indefinitely.
So that's really
Thank you.
awesome, and we definitely want to keep abreast of it, and no pun intended, and also also.
You said a breast, though. It's not.
Sean, once you figure out like what you're going to be doing about going on Facebook Live, we would love to like simulcast you here on the channel whenever that is. So this way you can get some more
perfect.
folks. Yeah, you can get some more folks like listening in and just drawing hit a different audience too than you might normally hit because you're super talented, and we appreciated you coming on with Vanessa today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and have a great rest of your show this morning.
We'll try. We're not sure we're going to be able to top this. All we're really going to be doing is giving away.
Not at all, Sean. You killed it
I've
today,
said
my
that
brother.
before.
Oh my God. Yo.
I'm gonna sign off before I get myself in trouble.
All right. Well, hold on just a second. Don't shut off your phone just quite yet. And Vanessa, thank you so much for an amazing segment.
Thank you, Vanessa.
You definitely brightened our week, and we're looking forward to having you back every week.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.
Be safe.
Bye.
Take care.
Stay thirsty.
That was
I
that
don't
made
even
for an
know what
interesting.
happened. I don't even know what happened. I left. I went outside to smoke. I don't even know what happened. I walked in late. What happened? What was we talking about? Shout out to Sean.
Yeah, shout out to Sean. He was
guy.
amazing. He's a cool dude. And shout out to Vanessa. That was really cool. We can't actually. You know what? Honestly, I'm willing to bet that the Vanessa thing is going to turn into like its own show very quickly, and it's not just going to be a segment anymore. It's going to end up being. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that was funny, Liz.
Yeah, I have a feeling like Sean's standards are probably pretty high, so you're gonna need a profile pic.
Yeah, my
I want to
brother.
get through to him.
If you want to know them kind of questions.
That was that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, so does anyone as of right now, just to sort of simplify it, the contest entry is like closed now. Okay, it's closed. So does anyone know like what the last big number was? Because I'm gonna do the random thing. I'm gonna bring it up too, so y'all can see it. Because I have a random number thing, and we're gonna do it. Let's see. So the contest is closed, but does anyone know what the last big number was? Yeah, Jay, it's closed.
I need to get tatted.
I know it was some crazy high number. That's fine, but
Everybody
was it?
tag their tattoo artists. I need tattoo artists that don't got COVID. That's letting people that don't got COVID get tatted. 'Cause I needs a tattoo. I needs to mark up this chocolate. Who gonna do it? Who knows somebody that do? Tag them in the comments too. What's the number, Superfan Scott? That's what they say.
Yeah, because I'm gonna bring on the screen. I'm gonna do the random number thing. If I can get it up.
Tag you tattoo artist, cause I wanna get blasted. I wanna get blasted. And please tag them. I don't wanna hear from you. I wanna hear from them. And I wanna see some pictures of they tattoos.
So do we know? Yeah, Jay, your big numbers don't count. I saw you also put like Star Trek, I think, as a number. So that doesn't count. Is like 500 enough? Is 500 enough?
Is mayonnaise
Is
an instrument? That's what it reminds me of. Anybody remember that SpongeBob episode? He was like, when they all was in a band and they did the Super Bowl and they was rehearsing and Patrick was like, is mayonnaise an instrument? I don't care what nobody say. That was the most epic Super Bowl performance ever. You can't tell me not. Them boys came from under the ground in a globe. They was in a globe performing underwater in a globe to a Super Bowl crowd. And this SpongeBob was like, "Ew, these fish look weird." Talking about us. I'm sorry. I get excited over kid things.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Y'all can do 1,000. All right. So Scott says 1,000. So y'all can see this is on Google right now, but I just sort of cropped it out. So this is the random number generator, and you can see I can put in from 1 to whatever. And right now it says 10 because that's like the default when you go and you do that.
Ooh.
So if you watch now, we're gonna change this to 1,000.
1,000.
All right.
Make sure y'all tattoo guys tattoo chocolate too. Don't be having them only tattooing white chocolate. I need to see the chocolate tattoos.
Oh, that's interesting. Why that didn't show up? Why didn't it show up?
Probably should have just connected the iPad thingy.
No, I can. Well, I can hit the refresh button. That's probably gonna do it. But that's just weird. Huh.
Ava, you did it wrong. You gotta put. What was it? You gotta put the person, a friend's name, the number, and that you want the jam and bomb, Ava.
All right, so it is working. I just couldn't see. So that's not the one, guys. I was just testing that. We're gonna do it again though. It's 1 to 1,000. I'm gonna reset it right now.
1 to 1,000. Get ready. He's about.
All right, so now I'm gonna change this to 1,000.
I have tattoos too. Oh no, Trish, I have
1,000. Sorry, I just couldn't see it up on the screen that it had changed to 1,000. So now it's 1,000, and now we're about to hit it. Jam and ham. Who wants the ham?
Who wants the bomb? Because the jam is mine.
All right, here we go. So I'm about to press this button. 981. I don't think anyone did 981, but did anyone do 981?
981. Wait, right, Jay.
I suspect this might end up working out like what we had to do with the seeds. It's 981, by the way. That's the first number. So if there is a 981, and we're going to go back and try to look here. If there was a 981, then we're going to...
Oh, Scott, like, hell no.
Scott's like, screw you guys.
You figure it out yourself.
Oh, it does. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Nate.
I think I won. Okay, Nate Diggity.
Yeah. So guys, here's what... Oh, the closest to it. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So what we might have to do, and we had to do this with the seeds contest, guys, before, is we might have to stop the stream and then do a quick, like, 5-minute thing where we announce the winner, because sometimes we can't scroll back enough. But 981 is that number. I hope you all saw that, right? 981. Are you mouthing that it's time to go? Just as a reminder, 981. Yeah. So Don and everyone don't. What we're gonna push it again. Jason's like, push it again. Jason, there's a good chance that you would have, you might win because you had a whole bunch of entries.
Yeah, Jason, like, keep going. Jason, like one of them dudes that be sitting at the slot machine table. They just keep on pushing that. Ding, ding. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Shit, I'm out of money.
Yeah, so don't worry, guys. You don't
I'll
have
be
to
back.
remember your numbers
I go
because
thank
we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back right at like as soon as we hit end on the stream.
Jason, don't be no gambler.
Dawn says she did 967. So Dawn, you might be the winner, and we're gonna find that out for sure, though.
I don't know, Don.
Yeah,
We
you
don't
and
got no
Jason did
proof.
get crazy. It's probably down. Oh yeah, Liz, you could have guessed So Liz, if you had shown up on time, you would have known that. You could guess as many times as you wanted. Yeah, there were. Yeah,
He
Jay.
told you, Liz. You better listen to.
Yeah, Jason's got it right. He's like, you did a shit ton. I don't gamble. My grandmother was a bookie. He knows. He's like, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win this thing.
Like, great. Well, thanks for telling us. Now you disqualified. We don't do that here, my buddy. Just like card counters. Get out of here. Take him to the back of the room. Rough him up. Take him to the back of the room. Rough him up. He cheating.
Liz.
Liz. That is not how it works. The rules are we the rules. We the rules. Whatever say goes, it's because of us. Now we can agree with you and then put it into consideration and then maybe we'll respond in 27 to 30 business days.
And plus, Jason, it's not. I don't think it's cheating either. Like, if you're following the rules, you're following the rules, right? You just you got to find. I appreciate your industriousness.
Okay.
Yeah, and
you can appreciate it, but that don't mean nothing. You disqualified, my brother.
Oh wait,
we take everything into consideration, Jason. We take everything into consideration. We heard you. We heard your plea. We read it. You said it's not cheating. I play fair. Just made the odds in my favor. Well, guess what? We don't care. You're disqualified, my brother. No, I'm playing Jason. I'm just messing with you, man. Just know I'll be messing around. Jason said, don't be a hater, Eric. All right, I'll stop hating.
So
I'll stop hating.
I think that that's awesome. I think that we're probably just gonna have to stop streams because the problem, Trish, is that we're trying to scroll back in the comments and it won't let us scroll back that far. We can actually scroll back pretty far. I can. And
I can't.
Well, let's see. Even this one. Let's see if we can. Yeah, see, it only goes up so far. Like 11:30 was the last time that I can see
Zuck
comments.
was like, "Yo, we not finna let you read all the comments, but you can read some."
Are you cool with that? Like, we'll come back on in a few minutes or something.
What are we gonna go do? Because if we log off, I'm not coming back.
Well, I'll come back on then. Alone.
I'm not coming back. I'm sorry. What you gonna do? Go through the numbers?
No, Scott. Well, Scott is.
Wait, Scott not finna do that.
Liz, I love
after
coffee.
You
syrup.
called him that today.
Autocrat.
Again?
If anyone's gonna give Liz, I got you, Ashley. I know.
Liz, I want my king crab.
Yeah, I think that Jason. That's what we did last time. Is we come back in like 45 minutes because that gives Scott a little bit of time to go through and figure out.
Scott ain't getting paid for this. He finna guess. He finna just make somebody like, yo, Ashley won. Woo!
Remember I did that? That's how Jason first won. Jason Lord, the first time he won.
Oh yeah,
because I got mad and
yeah.
I rage gifted the prize away that day, and everyone got mad at me.
And then Jason got disqualified today for talking. Ain't that something? It's crazy how things work, Jason. You get lucky one day, and then the next, guess what? You're done.
So yeah. So guys, so that's the deal. Is like basically once we stop. I know, Scott. I'm so sorry, Scott, the super fan. Hey, you know what? If anyone's still listening right now, that Can somebody? We need y'all out there that
We
I'm not saying
need
everyone.
we need Scott to have a super fan.
Yeah, well, and Scott
So,
needs
Scott
needs
is a super
his own
fan,
special gift.
and he
Scott,
need his own super fan.
Scott needs a super fan,
Who
but,
out there want to be Scott's super fan?
but it should also be like y'all should
Don't comment too quick.
somebody needs to like get a little care package for
Yo,
Scott.
King Crab, you
Somebody
gotta
needs a
have a
little care
legit
package
boat
for
to
Scott
go
because Scott's amazing.
on and a serious crab pot setup. Well, Liz, this is the reason why you know this stuff. You saying all that stuff right there lets me know that you are qualified to go out there and give me some crab. So that's what we gonna do. We gonna figure this out. I might have to shoot you a message, whatever you need me to do. If you need me to send you some blessings, because that's what the best I can do. I can send you some blessings and be like, hope you safe. Hope you make it out there. I know it's gonna be rough and that water's gonna be cold, but Eric need his king crab.
Yeah, everyone show Scott some love. Also, make sure that you're going and following him at
Yeah,
Nano
see,
Tank.
hey Scott, I never once called you an intern. I never once in
It's
my
just 'cause
life.
I'm tired and I talk a lot.
Hey Scott, I never once called you an intern in my life. What's my nickname for you, Scott? Scotty Too Hottie. That's cause you a beast and you hot. I don't say that. That's Mike. You put that line right here, my brother.
Well, so
Yeah.
Scott, do you feel more comfortable accidentally being called an intern or that you're hot from Eric? Which one do you feel better about?
I'm taking the heat all day, Scott. You already know. You already know, Scott. Take the heat, my brother. I love positive. He
By the
said you an intern. That means you
By the
ain't
way-
going up.
Look at this part of the picture.
Trish said, "Can you give some blessings to Kim Buddy Hector?" Shout out to Kim Buddy Hector.
Y'all make sure you follow Scott at his Instagram account and reach out to Scott the Super
Well,
Fan
Liz,
for all of your fish tank needs.
If you can go live and showing us the fish being caught, why can't you get this king crab? I'm just not understanding. You showing me, you basically displaying your resume to me in these comments, and then telling me that you can't give me the king crab when that's basically in your resume. How disappointed am I right now? I'm super disappointed. Get in trouble with Scotty. I really want to make a commitment. Like, why would you get in trouble with Scott? What Scott got to do with me and you getting some king crab? This ain't got nothing to do with Scott. I don't understand. What is this?
all right,
What is this?
so everyone remembers it's 9. I just want to get that off the screen. It's 981 was the number. You know what's really weird is
Hey
that
Liz, a dork is a whale's penis. I am not a dork.
is it
Yes.
a whale's penis?
Yes. Those are called dorks.
Really?
Look it up.
All right, everyone.
Somebody
Google,
fact check me right
yeah,
now.
everyone Google for dork. 'Cause
Fact check.
apparently you're going to
A
be
dork
Googling for
is a
whale-
whale's
you're gonna
penis.
be Googling for whale penis.
And that is
Google
huge.
for dork and then hit the image button and see what comes up.
It's something else we want you to look up, but we're not gonna say it on here. I think Nate
Nate
and
knows.
Averill knows.
Nate knows. Yeah, we should have a segment that is like all of the things that you shouldn't Google for.
Leave it to Eric to know such a thing. Yes, because I don't. If you're gonna insult me, I want to make sure I know what it is. Of course.
Wow.
Thank
A whale's
you,
penis
Trish.
is a dork.
Shout out to Trish holding it down.
The dude is a horse's penis.
That's kind of weird. Ain't
That's
that
right.
right, dude?
I've heard that
I've
too.
never heard that before. Dorcas is a gazelle in Hebrew. Dork is short for it.
Huh.
Hence, Dude Ranch. I don't know what that means.
Well, a dude ranch has a bunch of horses. I guess it's a penis ranch. I don't necessarily get the connection.
All right, let's move it on. Actually, the term dork as a penis is documented. As a whale's penis, it is not documented. Okay, Scotty Too Hottie with the fact check. Apparently, actually, the term dork as a penis is documented. As a whale's penis is not.
We're so lucky to have Scott as our researcher on the show.
Just like San Diego means whale's. What? San Diego. What? That doesn't make any sense. JT, you are literally they should have a badge for most random fan in the comments. And JT, you would definitely have that badge for most random. What did he say the other day that just stumped me? He said something that just made me go, what?
Yeah, I bet it is now, Scott, with all your searching for dudes and
Search your
dorks
series
and-
all fucked. Don't try to act like it wasn't messed up before that.
Right?
He trying to blame it on that now.
King Sunday was a naughty day on Scott's browser.
Yeah, Scott, you try to act like it wasn't messed up before that. You know dang well. You can't type no P's, no U's, no V's, no.
All the letters. Every letter you start out with. He was searching for gazelle and it was like porn pictures coming up and can't search for anything. Yeah, no, we should have a segment at some point that's talking about things you shouldn't search for. Like, don't Google for Pam Anderson's hands.
Everybody put in what? What? Everybody put in a word that sounds nasty but is not nasty. I got one for y'all. Coccyx. You know what a coccyx is?
Tailbone, right?
Yep, sure is. But guess what it sound like? Yeah, there's a few words out there. Every time I used to read that word, I'd be like, yo, that's crazy. I'm gonna tell this girl, you got a nice coccyx. I got a nice what? Oh yeah. You heard me.
Just sore coccyx.
Look up what Red Bull really means. The devil. It's the devil.
Uh-oh.
You cannot ask where to hide a dead body to Alexa. Why? What does Alexa say? Alexa, hide a dead body. Oop, hopefully somebody doesn't have Alexa and have their TV blasting. Because apparently I just asked Alexa.
Alexa, where can I hide a dead body? There you go, everyone.
Blue waffle. Very gross and moist. Moist is definitely.
How about this? Siri, search for Two Girls, One Cup.
Uranus.
How about this one?
Uranus is a good one. Kumquat. What's a kumquat?
Siri. I can't say I was going to say that one.
Moist is my hated word. Seattle. Jason, what? Jason, I'm not reading your comments no more. I'm going to comment block you, and that means I'm going to eyeball comment block you, which means you can still be in the comments, but my eyeballs will not be reading your comments.
Siri. Hey Siri.
Spotted.
Play Rick Astley.
Eric Martin, my word that sounds dirty but isn't.
Oh my God, my own Siri
Eric
just
Martin
did it.
is a word that sounds dirty but isn't.
Seriously, my own iPad just started to search for Rick Astley. Hey Siri. Yeah, that's weird.
I should just wake everybody kids up right now. Y'all know what I'm finna sing.
Ooh, do it.
Uh-oh.
Should we bring up... And you want music to go with it?
No, music. Mike, stop it. I said stop it.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to... Why, did that actually happen on some people's phones?
What?
Because I was saying, like, hey Siri, search for...
Oh, and it was popping up.
And it was popping up.
See, you want to get the comments popping. All you got to do is go.
Scott says it's not going to. Other people's Siris aren't going to recognize my voice. It's just
Baby shark doop doo 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 doo. Baby shark doop doo 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 doo. Baby shark doop doo 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 doo. Mommy shark. Daddy shark doop doo 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 doo. Mommy shark doop doo 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 doo. Baby shark doop doo 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 doo. Mommy shark. Boom. Daddy shark doop doo 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 doo. There we go. How was that? Hopefully everybody kids is up now. We want all the kids running around having a good time.
Oh, April, we're not. Don't worry. It's not your iPad. That's.
You see why he need that wireless internet? Gotta do it anyway. We just wanted to make sure he had signal when we hit the middle of the water over there.
Yeah, don't go, Ava. You don't need to go. None of y'all need to go. Welcome back, Rachel. In case you ever went in somewhere. I don't know. We have to come back live.
I was dancing.
Oh, do you want to? So you want to do round 2?
She said I was dancing. Went to the Baby Shark song.
Yeah.
Ava said I can watch Eric sing all day, but y'all be gassing. Y'all cannot watch me sing all day.
Guys, what if I put up a song on like YouTube that Eric sings over it, like the other day? We did that with Pink Floyd. It totally worked. We didn't get demonetized. But maybe a song that you actually like. I know you like that song too.
I know a lot of songs.
I know you like that song too, though. That's why I played it. Does anyone have a song they want Eric to sing? If somebody donates $5, the first person to donate $5 to the charity.
Hold on now. You can't be creating charities without my permission.
No, the charity's already going. This is just the prize. I'm creating the prize.
What you
You're
talking
singing
about?
anyway.
If anybody donate $5, you can hope to.
I just said
you
the
can
first
hope
person,
I
every
sing.
person, not every person. The first.
You
person.
can hope I sing
And they get to pick the song.
and be blessed. Yeah, but if I don't know the song, how I'm gonna sing it?
Because I'll get the karaoke version up on the screen and then. See, I'm too sexy. I touch myself by the Divinals.
Whoa! Oh no, I'm not feeling some of these songs. Cause then I gotta do like the movement with it to like I gotta be all sexy. If I'm gonna sing a sexy song, I gotta be sexy with it. Otherwise, the sexy voice isn't gonna come out.
So everyone who entered the contest, just so that you know, to win, you also have to like Hunter's Heart, which is we'll make sure that that's pinned to the top.
Nate said Mental Health Quiet Riot. Nate, what? I think it should be a duet, and Mike does the girl part of what song. Okay, that was funny. That was actually hilarious, Liz. That was funny. That made me laugh.
Yeah. So everyone, if you entered
candy
the
shop.
contest, just so
Take you to the candy shop.
we got everyone, even if you didn't enter the contest, and welcome Jessica to the stream, and David, we see you liking the page. You're probably watching too, and Sam Belanger. For those of you that aren't and Tracy Shavs, for those of you that aren't in the comments, make sure that you're liking Hunter Pete's page. This is the little boy who's having open heart surgery in a couple weeks, and we've done some fundraising for him. And also, if you buy CBD products through Cheryl, she's donating $5 of every purchase towards Hunter's and his parents, so this way they can pay for stuff.
Prince, Purple Rain. Ooh.
I'm a huge Prince fan.
My man said, "My neck, my back."
Oh, that's
Now,
Rachel.
You don't stop.
That's right.
You don't stop.
She's
I'm not singing "My Neck, My Back." You know how much you got to pay me to sing that? Oh, it's a price, but I'm not singing it for no low price.
What is that price?
It ain't too high. It's reasonable.
Maybe like
Because the song ain't that long.
Well, so what's
I mean,
reasonable? Like a couple $100?
Nah, this is a couple thousand.
Oh, okay.
A few thousand.
Well, that's
Yeah,
true
yeah.
because you singing that song, like everyone's gonna save
Yeah,
that, and
of
it's you singing
course.
it, right? So,
Yeah. And there's some vile words in there that
so it
don't involve a man. So it's like, so it's gonna be a little bit embarrassing, but it's worth It's worth a few thousand, you know. And so it's definitely a price, though. Don't get me wrong. It's a price. It ain't a price for everything, Keyron. It's definitely not a price for everything.
Wait, is Kieran in the comments? He should be. He's probably up
No,
by
you
now.
don't remember?
Oh yeah, no, yes, I do remember now.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some things that like even if you do have a price, you shouldn't admit that you have a price.
No, it's some things that if you have a price, you shouldn't admit that you
That's
have
what
a
I'm
price.
saying.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that
yeah.
you shouldn't admit, because I definitely would not admit that I had a price
For that particular thing.
for that item. Definitely not. I'm definitely not buying that item. That shit is.
Yeah. So just to give, we were all sitting in the car, and the question was asked, like, would you do this particular thing? And everyone,
This particular thing.
and everyone said no, except for Shia, who was like, I would do it for this much money. And then Eric was like, it took Eric like a few seconds. He was like, What? Like, wait, so what you're saying is you would do that. What's up, Rebecca? Yeah, you did miss the show today.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know why you came in the comments. You shouldn't even have came in the comments. You way late. Yeah, Rebecca, we come in the comments all late.
So for everyone,
There's definitely no
we definitely
number.
want to give away
Adam. If you watching, you know it's no number, my brother. There's no number. Adam, please respond. Adam, please respond so I can laugh. You know it's no number in the world.
JT, meatloaf is the new safe word because you would do anything for love, but you won't do that.
Meatloaf?
Because he sang that song, so meatloaf is the safe word.
Meatloaf?
Because you would do anything for love, but you won't do that.
I wouldn't do that for love. I wouldn't do that for nothing. Shit, damn near God could ask me. I'll be like, nope.
Well, that's the lyric though. It's like I do anything for love, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I stopped making milkshakes because I wanted people to get the fuck out of my yard. Okay, Jason, I see. You wanted people or you wanted boys? Because I'm just asking. I like how you try to supplement people, but you know the original statement is my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So just understand, you making milkshakes, you are attracting a lot of males. Women don't like milkshakes. They like ice cream cones.
It might be a valid point.
Exactly, it is a valid point. It is a very valid point.
Oh, she got you to say the lyrics. Now she's gonna auto-tune you to sing it.
Who?
Lady J.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
She's
Some
gonna
lyrics are
auto-tune you.
scrambled. They don't even sound like me. And the stream is delayed, so.
I like hurry up and end it.
Snatch. Thought you had it, huh?
So we do have to like come back.
Yo, why we just can't pick somebody? Come on, Scott. Dang.
No, because the people
You work
hate
slow.
that. No. Remember when I did that and
Oh
everyone
my
got
God,
mad? Everyone got
Scott.
mad. No,
Dang,
he
you
can't
be
go
taking
back.
forever.
He can't go back in
Shit.
the comments. We have to finish and then start the stream
Oh
again.
my God, Scott. I wish he would just pay attention, man. This dude don't never pay attention. You know why we hired him? Dang, intern?
Yes. Ooh, see, he did it on purpose. That doesn't count though. You did it on purpose. You did it on purpose. So everyone, just so that you know, for today's prize,
Whoa, Sheila.
you have to make sure that you
Whoa. Your milkshake
follow
is better
Hunter,
than whose?
Hunter Pete's.
Whose milkshake? Whose milkshake you competing with? And who else got a milkshake in the comments?
Okay, yeah. So see, Don's basically like, yeah, get the fuck out of here and then come back.
Oh,
Trish, you know
Scott,
the winner.
I
Who's
was
the winner,
just
Trish?
playing.
Who's the winner? You tell us.
You know, I was just playing Scotty too. You my dog.
No, Scott's our favy. Favy? That's what
Alicia says shots fired. Eric is so ungrateful.
Oh,
am
no,
I?
Scott. Oh, no, Scott.
Tomorrow I'll be watching this stream. We gonna be like, and our superfan Scott's gonna put up the comments. It's gonna be nothing.
What's up,
It's gonna be
Kara?
Dry.
Glad you're here.
Hey,
You know,
Scott, my bad, bro. I was just joking. I know we do this for the cameras, man. We can't be. You gotta tough up in the comments. You gotta put that bulletproof vest on because this shot's coming from everywhere, my brother. It's part of the street. It's the only reason we got all these people here.
So we should
Bro, I'm not coming back on the stream. Like, either we sit here and wait, or I'm not coming back.
No, there's no. We can't
I
though.
don't want to see y'all no more. I'll be tired of looking at y'all in the morning anyway.
What if we go live from the car?
No, I don't want
For
to.
just a
I don't
second.
want to see y'all no more today. Look at, I already get to see y'all 2 hours a day, 2.5 hours a day. Do you really think I want to see y'all again? Dude, look at my face and look like I want to see y'all again.
It
Absolutely
might.
not.
It might. If you were like, "Where's my money?" That's like a "Where's my money?" Day. Like,
If we hit $1,000 on the thing, then maybe I'll come back on. But
oh, Avril sent us a message with the winner. She's saying, Avril's like, "I'm the winner."
you can see us. Of course, I can see you, Carrie. You didn't know that? I know what you're doing right now. You looking at your screen, and you sitting there wondering if I can really see what's going on in there. But I see everything going on. All that stuff over there, in that corner, all over there. You need to clean all that. That stuff on the floor, you need to pick all that up right there, cause we don't need all that on the floor. And that kitchen back there look a little bit dirty, so you might want to get to that too. You know.
No. I can, Rachel. What's up?
See, look, half of y'all notice, half of y'all know that all this stuff that I said into that camera.
Rachel, everyone
It's
can
true.
see it before you do it. Everyone can see it.
Look, everybody nervous now. They heard me talk about the inside of the house. They like, oh shit, I need to clean up. This dude can see me.
So we're
She said I'm in a hot tub. Nice try. The piles are hitting. Wait, you in a hot tub?
yeah, she's all alone up in like Vermont or wherever she is in her
Wait,
cool
you
little
alone?
farmhouse.
In a hot tub? In a farmhouse? Where is this at? Let me, hold on. Put this stuff down. All right, Mike, I'll be right back. I gotta take a drive. Take a 4-hour drive real quick. No, I'm playing. I ain't gonna leave. I didn't know if you was inviting me, Kara, because you was saying, you in a hot tub and stuff. Because it's kind of cold over here. I like to be warm.
So we know today's winner.
Who's the winner?
Do you want to know?
Who is it?
You want me to tell you and then you can announce it like we normally do?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's only one in the audience anyway. Here, I'm going to show you the name. That one right there, because she was the closest. We have a winner, so we can end this show for today.
Kara said, you're definitely invited.
Who's
Zombies love to eat stoners because they're so sweet from all the munchies.
That's true.
Hold on now. You invited me over? Just know, I gotta take all this. I gotta take this wrapper off when I get in the hot tub. Might get a little spicy.
So Avril is going to be happy because she's not going to have to mail the winner their stuff because they're very local. I can get it to them.
And the winner is Jessica M. Also known as Jessica. Where you at, Jessica M? You need to be in the comments to claim your prize. Otherwise, 100% goes to taxes.
She's here. Jay's gonna make sure that
Jessica.
Jessica's gonna be coming on the show, by the way.
We
talked about it.
Scrunchies and can pickle.
Well, if you're gonna can pickles, you probably won him over because he loves him some pickled everything.
Nah, I just want the hot tub. I ain't come over to do chores. I came to sit in the hot tub where you sitting.
Where's Jessica? Where's Jessica? Come on.
Talk about some soul scrunchies. Yeah, I'll sew my finger together, B. Y'all know how to sew nothing.
Oh, well, she's with the baby. Too bad.
Oh, no. Well, look like taxes get 100%. Thank you, Jessica. We appreciate Jessica for delivering her precious jam and bomb to no other than taxes for Disrupt America, because Disrupt America definitely takes taxes on free gifts. And if you don't show up for your gifts because you doing stuff with a baby, because you don't want to be here, or because you got other things to do, we sorry about that. We take all the charges. Appreciate you, Jessica. We will be using your bomb and jam to the best of our extent.
No, Jay's here to claim the prize for her. She's busy with the baby.
Jay who?
JT. He says, but I'm here. That's her boyfriend.
What that mean?
He's saying,
nah. We need ID. We need proof of ID. If you got a significant other, they can't claim it for you. No, this is individual. We need Social Security, ID, and birth certificate to ensure that you are of age and that is you.
Jay's like, don't ruin this for me.
I'm sorry, JT. Yeah, you better get. That's what I'm talking about, JT. You better get on her. You better let her know, like, yo, I need my stuff. So you better get in the comments, Jessica. Otherwise, you're gonna be out of luck. Cause my dog JT said he need his prize.
No, Jason, it's totally Jason Lord. Jessica won. He's kidding. We know.
I'm not. Look at y'all. He can say. Look,
Jason's like trying to kind of.
Y'all don't understand. These giveaways is 50-50. He got 50% of the say. I got 50% of the say. So here's the deal. If he say it's okay and I say it's not, guess what?
It's a tie.
It's a tie, and you gotta do a tiebreaker. And how we do tiebreakers here?
Tie tricks.
What?
How do we do tie?
Hey, it's time for me to go.
How do we?
Mike said to set it a tie.
How do we break it? Well, it sounded right. It was all like alliteration. It sounded good. What do we?
Y'all heard
break
that,
ties?
right? So y'all do understand that Mike does this trick a lot.
I finally said it.
Because he said the only way to break the tie is to do the tie trick. Look, I can't participate in that. So who's the lovely contestant that's going to participate in this tie trick?
Jessica made it. There's two Jessicas now in the thing, but it's Jessica M, not Jessica N-A-M.
Comments. JT, give her a nice little hug because you got your jam. You still got to pay taxes on it. So it'd be at least 2 finger dips because y'all took too long. So
finger dips.
It's 2. Usually it's one like this and it's a scoop, but then it's going to be 2. Oh, I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that.
Ooh, that looked bad on camera. No, I take it back. You won't get that one. I promise. You won't get that 2 scoops. That looks so bad. Don't rewind that, people. Don't rewind that. I was scooping like this.
Whoa.
I ain't never did that during no sexual activity. Hey.
Listen, speaking of whale vagina.
Listen, if you All right, listen. I ain't never did that. I don't know
That's
what
the
this
meatloaf.
dude is talking about.
Just say
but
meatloaf.
This dude,
Meatloaf.
Wow.
What?
Oh man,
No, I think some people call that funny.
that was funny. That was funny. But yes, Jessica, congratulations. We really appreciate you competing today and winning. Even though you had to do baby stuff, we understand the inconvenience that is. But you made it and got lucky.
We're assuming that whales have vaginas since we found out today that whales have penises.
Well, I just don't see. Well, if a whale has a penis, why wouldn't other
Then
whales
there
have
must,
vaginas?
if there's such a thing as a whale penis, then there must be such a thing as a whale vagina.
And I'm sure their sex is pretty rough. I'm sure it makes a lot of waves.
Is that what a tidal wave is? Like when the tide comes in, it's just two whales having sex.
Okay,
out
so
in the
what
ocean?
I actually heard was they say if you get into the ocean and the water's extra salty, most likely a whale had ejaculated in it. And they say because whales give up to like 50 gallons every pump, which is, whew. Let me tell you, if you're releasing 50 gallons, you definitely feeling something. You definitely having some kind of emotional reaction. Because
So
that
you're
is a
saying
lot.
never don't swim with your mouth open in the ocean is what you're saying.
Basically, don't swim near a pot of whales neither. That's what I'm saying. Unless you want to be part of that orgy.
What's that white seaweed?
Oh.
What's that white seaweed?
You jump in, it's like jelly.
Imagine seeing like your mom coming out of the water just covered in like whale goo.
You like doing this? It's like,
I think you got a little something on you.
I wonder if the babies are microscopic or.
Like whale, maybe whale is
All
whale
right,
semen
this
is whale
is it.
semen visible like sea monkeys? Like, can you
Whoa.
actually see?
Whoa.
I bet you can. No, yeah. Well, to be honest, Liz, none of us have ever really spent a lot of time thinking about how whales copulate.
Yeah, we was just thinking it might be, I could just see it being a ton of fun.
Literally, right? Literally a ton of fun.
I am hilarious. I'm so funny. I'm sorry. I am hilarious. I said two good ones. That was a good one. Yeah, definitely a ton of fun.
I'm glad.
And I've guessed we have made it down the line, down this long stretch of show, but it's time to go, 'cause we don't want to talk to y'all no more. That's the end of the show. Peace.